This podcast is a Digital Diamond Network production.
Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
You are now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. I want all the smoke.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above ages, you are now tuned into the world's most dangerous podcast. I want all the smoke. And without any further ado,
it's your boy Mason Cross, a.k.a. Black Wesker. Y'all already know, a.k.a. the flyest referee in the professional wrestling business.
tweet.
a.k.a. yo baby mama favorite rapper. Shit, a.k.a. the space cowboy, the gangster of love. A.k.a. yo, hey, don't spill my blood clot drink, boy. Shit, a.k.a. I just work here. I'm just here so I don't get fined. There's a guy walking around the office in a Raiders hat. Ask him any questions you want. He might not answer them, but I just work here. I don't have anything.
I think he's talking about me, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's talking about me.
Yes, sir. It's your boy EJ, a.k.a. Sojash Sports.
There you go. Get that money, ka-ching.
Yes, sir. A.k.a. Bloodline Bets. You can find me on Twitter. You know where to holler at your boy. And definitely want all the smoke. Let's bring it.
I love it. I love it. It's your boy Will Hayes, a.k.a. the habitual line stepper, Willie Kamosi, murderer, a.k.a. the aristocrat, because we drinking with our pinkies up. What's everybody drinking on today?
I got some Tim's. Shout out Tim.
Shit, I'm hydrating, nigga. Just water. Fuck, I'm honestly trying to be on my.
Every time you say that during the pod, we don't believe you. We don't. I got y'all niggas got a Soda Stream?
Yeah.
No, but
my wife.
Check that shit out though.
You got to get a Soda Stream. I got me a little bit of homemade sparkling water.
Shit. You know he tried that with gin. The first thing he did.
Fucking delicious.
The first thing he did was like, I'm gonna see if I can get this.
Oh, the soda water
with gin to sparkle. No, you tried straight gin. You're like, I'm gonna see if I can get this gin to sparkle.
Oh, you mean put the gin in the nah?
But now I gave him an idea. Fuck.
And no, I am not trying to carbonate up my alcohol. There's
That'd
a whole
wild.
That'd be a wild flex. AKA the mayor.
Shit.
Hear ye. I'm so
the obvious me. Where? Let me catch up. Hold up.
Yeah, he knows that one.
No.
He knows that one.
Yeah.
Well, Illuminati Giuliani. And guess what, motherfuckers? I'm changing it up because the truth is out there. And motherfuckers, the truth is in here too. We've gone far too long not giving the truth. EJ came in here and stepped all over that shit and said, no, motherfuckers, we're giving you the truth. So the truth is now in here. We all dressed in black like somebody died. AKA, I'm knocking on some do-eyes. I'm looking for some who-eyes.
Who's here?
Have you took the time to read up on the saving qualities of Will Hova?
I'm doing that now.
Would you like to be saved? Running around with a cape on. Will Hova.
Hallelujah.
I'm not. Y'all witness. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. My mouth is a curse. My tongue is a blessing. If Shorty acts up, I'm going to teach that lesson. The Silver Tongue Gorilla.
I like it.
Doing my own ad-libs is wild. AKA Mr. Respectfully. So disrespectful. AKA.
Call me Mr. Chimney.
Because I bring the smoke in many flavors. Young Shisha.
Harry
Hookah. That's my own jingle, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, that will be on Cable Access Channel 13. If you know, you know. Right after Homework Hotline. How's everybody doing today?
Hey, doing great. Hey, you're the only nigga in the world that is as high as me without being as high as me. Because I feel like you
Yeah.
smoked a big
Listen.
spliff before this podcast started. Because you on it.
Listen, I tell you right now, if I smoke the type of weed that y'all niggas smoke, you will see me running down the street like Smokey off of
Martin
Friday,
Lawrence. This nigga-
hiding out in somebody's Debo coupe, just
Angel dust, huh?
yeah, because weed don't hit me like it hit
This
regular
nigga's-
niggas. I need to smoke that go to sleep CBD shit just to
Oh,
fucking have nice dreams. But that loud shit that y'all niggas be
This
smoking,
nigga
no sir,
screaming in your ears, thinking in your earplugs.
no, no. I'm the type of nigga that be like, yo, shh. Can you hear my heart beating, dog?
Oh,
You think
yeah.
people know I'm high? Like I'm one of those. I'm a high nigga. I'm a high nigga.
Right, man, yeah.
It's like it's like leave me the fuck alone. I'm annoying as hell. Everything tastes good.
Great.
You ever look at the stars on weed? Like that's me, dog. I'm a hippie when I'm high.
You ever read a
100%.
book on weed?
on weed?
That's just the real you, cuz. You
That's-
gotta let that version
Yeah.
out, man.
Right?
I'm fucking Q-Tip. That's who.
Shit.
So how's everybody doing? How's everybody weekend going? How was the previous week since we last chatted? Oh, just before everybody goes, if you're watching and wondering where the homeboy Thaddeus is, we don't know. He got pulled back into the Matrix. We all know Thaddeus's internet connection.
slipped.
If we all started a GoFundMe and got Mason Cross a new we got him a new
Y'all
mic.
can hear me
So
now.
let's
Like,
start
fuck,
another
come
Go-
on.
There you go. Let's do another GoFundMe
Facts.
and get Jay Thaddeus an internet connection that's not tunneled from his
And if-
neighbor.
Yo, we've been telling them to plug it in, pause. But he
Right?
you don't want
Yo, listen,
hardwire.
If we can get this mic, we can find a way to get this nigga at the $32 a month fucking internet connection. Like, yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be crowdfunded internet for Jace.
Right.
Hold on, you know what? Remember the discussion we had at New Year's about us doing some wild? Nobody.
Nope.
Well, one of the
Yo, finish that sentence.
us doing some
us doing
wild
some,
shit for like wild white people shit. For like white people shit. We're gonna go skydiving, nigga. Remember the skydiving?
Oh, you
Yo,
already said that.
bury the lead.
No.
Bury the
No,
lead.
hold up. We gonna do the sky.
Remember that discussion on New Year's when we wanted to do some wild shit? Like that's not how you start the sentence. Man.
No, he said wild white people shit.
No, I added that.
Broad spectrum
I
shit.
added that. But anyways, what we want,
gotta just
what
run an
number, what
island.
number do we want to hit for subscribers, and we will go fucking skydiving on this podcast.
You know
that
what?
shit
Let's
wasn't New Year's, cuz that was the football
I don't
game.
give a
That was
fuck.
Super Bowl.
I don't give a fuck. It was all involved alcohol. Why are you keeping track? Who cares?
I'm realizing that I was there for that convo, and I'm like, I wasn't with you on New Year's.
No, you're right, but I get drunk at Will's house a lot. It's all one day. From that,
All good, all good. Yo, I think the number was.
and you get your ass back in the
100,000 subs or something like that.
We need 100,000 subs so I can push fucking EJ out of a plane.
This nigga
I
said,
need 100,000 subs so I
said-
can push EJ out of a plane, please.
this nigga said, "Yo, that wasn't New Year's, cuz that was the fucking."
I don't give a fuck
game."
when it
Like,
was.
That shit was like
Said it
2 weeks ago.
He said it to him like you talking to your grandfather that you know is slipping, but you don't want him to go. So he's like, "No, Grandpa, it's me, Will." Like,
I still don't know any of you niggas. You don't look familiar to me. Which one of my kids'
So we're
kids
thinking,
is you?
Oh,
we're thinking
shit.
like, you said 100,000 subs to jump out of a plane.
I think it was some shit.
Well,
like that.
it was something. It was out of a plane. Well, I ain't trying to do bungee jumping. My back ain't ready for none of that
I
shit.
can't bungee jump either.
That's just too white. But I mean, niggas had to jump out of a plane at some point, so we've done that before. There's a precedent. There's a precedent.
precedent.
You know what I mean? There's wars. You had to do the pairs. Yeah, all that shit.
This is gonna be different though. You're gonna have some like.
No, here's the thing,
most
though.
likely
Yeah,
somebody strapped.
that's
to
the
you.
problem. I don't feel like I don't want to do like Dom sub jumping. Like I don't know. Some white boy in my ear telling me everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Like no.
Better be.
Would you be more comfortable if it was a nigga?
I don't want any. No, that might be even worse.
Well, yeah.
That might be even worse.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro,
Like,
okay, just relax.
hey, bro.
Relax.
Hey, bro, I got you,
Relax,
player.
my nigga. Relax, my
Imagine,
nigga.
No.
imagine people are like upset. They have like these DEI hires. You know? Like, yo, you sure this brother knows what he's doing?
You ain't gonna, how many?
Who packed the parachute? Tyrone. No.
Hey, ass motherfuckers, man.
You ain't strapping me to a colored.
You know they hating ass.
I ain't doing that shit.
That's wild.
All right,
Oh.
so okay, so if we figure out a number, where's the subscription? We're doing a subscription on YouTube. Is this going to be like one of the social medias for the smoke?
Fuck.
That's a damn.
That's
good
a good.
question
That's
right
a damn.
there. I don't think we.
Oh, we are live on. We are on YouTube now, right? Like these motherfuckers, we up there. So
We haven't gone live to YouTube, and we're on YouTube, and it's taking a minute to get the shows on YouTube because
Yeah, that-
editing video is a whole new thing that I'm learning
hey,
right now.
we all
So,
got to build
it's been a
somewhere.
while
But
since I've done it.
let's do YouTube.
Yeah.
We get 100.
Nigga said we like you French, like this nigga helped me edit.
I
and
don't do
This nigga
shit
ain't-
besides give this.
No, this nigga
Besides put my face
This
on
nigga-
this camera and let him fucking.
give me anxiety.
chop
That's the only
that
thing this
shit up.
nigga does. He's a walking little fucking ball of anxiety.
I'm gonna
is what
unplug
nigga
this
is.
mic and let you edit that shit again.
Do that shit. This
That's
nigga
what I'm gonna do.
got me edited. This nigga's got me editing fucking echolocations and shit.
Oh, man.
But yeah, if we figure out something like the subscription, or if it's a subscription or downloads, or someone that maybe the social medias or YouTube, we figure that shit out. If you watching and tell your friends that we're gonna get to a certain number and we're gonna do a live or pre-recorded, but we're all gonna go skydiving.
Yes.
We're gonna jump out of a plane. We're gonna
gonna do
dedicate it
that.
to y'all.
We're gonna do
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Maybe on Patreon. Maybe we should set. I got a Patreon set up.
Hey,
Maybe we should do a
yeah.
Patreon. We could do like little clips and throw extra stuff and get some stuff. If you subscribe to the Patreon, then only you can
And
get.
just realize
Figure that
this
shit
is
out.
probably the one and only y'all gonna see us do some shit like that. So
Oh, yeah. Ain't no interest in doing that on
it
some real
ain't gonna
shit,
be
you
like,
know?
holy fuck, hey, guess what
But I
I
mean,
like
like-
doing now? Nah.
Nah, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going front. If they just keep throwing money at us,
You might.
I
be,
might just keep jumping out of a fucking.
Hey, if y'all
plane.
pay
you
for
might-
it, then we
You might be the next jackass. Is that what you?
I don't know. I don't go that far. They be putting stuff to their nuts and shit. I don't want to be.
Nah,
doing-
fuck all that.
I might be the black version of Jackass. Is like today, I'm gonna
Black
walk
ass?
through. Yeah, black ass. I'm gonna put on this red bandana and walk through.
Oh,
Hoover.
jeez.
Maybe
Ooh.
that's my.
Jeez.
that's. I'm gonna walk through the
Yo.
Hoover block.
Shit.
I'd rather do that than strap electrodes to my nuts.
No.
Though that's weird.
I ain't putting
No.
all them shits them niggas be doing to each other is just wild.
You ever had a friend
not your
that
friend.
just like to backhand you in the nuts for no reason?
No, but I've seen that shit. Like I've seen other motherfuckers like, and I'm like, yo, why y'all slapping each other in the nuts all the time? Oh, it's just I'm like, yo, bro, that's
Where did you see that?
wild.
That's not fun.
Where, was that why you were in a certain environment?
No,
or-
nigga, this is like high school shit. Like they be doing dumb shit
Oh,
to each
okay.
other. Like
Okay.
these white boys. This
EJ,
nigga. He said prison. He meant prison. That's what he meant prison, people. I don't know why this nigga heard nut slap and thought prison. But no, nigga, this is like some weird shit, and I'm like, I don't want to sit here and air
The
out.
Hockey boys.
Yeah, like it's them
Yeah.
and another set of people. I ain't sitting to sit here and air out nobody like that in the way that way, but it's weird.
You've been airing out.
But it's
You've
weird.
been airing out, motherfucker, since
No.
I brought you on this podcast. I don't understand why you don't
I'm just
wanna
being
do it
polite
now.
today, nigga. I brought glasses out today. Don't you see me, man? Like,
Right.
fuck,
There
nigga.
you go.
I'm the one that works in the
Nigga,
office.
guys,
nigga. I don't know.
don't you see me, nigga? Like,
Nah, in the South, like, cause grade 11 and up, I was like coming up in the South, and them South boys, especially around the Pump Hill area, love to do
Yeah.
that shit.
it's like fuck off,
Yeah.
and I'll punch
How
you
you
in your
doing, Hayes?
motherfucking
Especially
mouth.
in football. In football, they do it. In football,
Yeah,
you
they
be
say like
changing. How
they
you doing,
tag you or
Hayes?
some shit.
Yeah, you
it
be like,
was-
yo, dog. Like,
Yeah.
listen. Oh, and another
So
thing.
you do know what we
um,
talking about. You guy had the you.
I'm the one-
He
nigga,
had the
I'm the
name.
one who brought
No,
it up.
EJ.
Nigga, I'm the
EJ.
one- oh,
EJ
EJ,
had the
yeah,
names. He
yeah.
named tagging. I was like, nigga, I
Yeah,
don't know nothing
nigga.
about like nigga. You had a name for
Do
it.
that shit.
So you know what the fuck we talking about. You fronting. Is this from being?
I may have seen
Is this from being in a
something
certain environment, sir?
This is from being in a certain environment. Listen, is and another thing to add on to that, what has nothing to do with it. Motherfuckers in the gym, especially at the office building that I work in. So not so much at like the big public gym down to like
Yeah.
where everybody goes to, but the private gym in the office where I work at. Motherfuckers love to have a conversation with you under any circumstances.
Oh,
They don't
Any
care.
circumstance.
Yo,
Yeah.
bucket naked. Dude's bucket naked.
What is
Hey, Hayes, how you doing? Oh, I'm goddamn, I'm fine, Dave. How you doing? And he's conversating. Oh man, the wife's good, kids are good.
Yo.
Little Jimmy has a psoriasis on the back of his neck. And they're just having a conversation. I'm like, dog, you flipping and flopping all over the place. Like, put some draws on at least.
I don't know what that is, yo. And when I got my kids too, you taking them swimming and stuff. My kids would
Yeah.
always be like, "Yo, Dad, like, what's up? Like, what? Why these dudes walking around here like that?"
Right?
I'm like, yo,
Bucket.
But
like some of these people, they just got a different spirit when it comes to this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know. We raised, I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but we was raised kind of to keep some of that stuff private, not to be like
It is.
taboo about it. Like you don't got to be like overly, I'm not crazy. Like I'll just pull it back on, make it quick if you have to. But like the way they just take their
no,
shit
it's
off, and then they
casual
just-
shit, bro.
and they pause. Like it's like, yo, finish what you're doing, bro. Why are you talking to me
They
right
just pull
now?
off. It was like,
Like, like, yeah. Like why you pause for a
stretching
moment?
and dipping his.
And we talking about the weather, or we talking about
Right.
like Team Canada versus US. I'm like, nigga, we ain't talking about that right now.
right?
Like,
And I ain't trying to say nothing because at the end of the day, whatever, we're in the locker room. He's not. There ain't nobody on some weird shit. But it feels like some weird shit. Like you talking to me and you sagging, bro.
And what the
And then I start noticing shit. I'm like, why your balls hang lower than your Where the hell is this
Oh,
coming
and
up?
then you,
man.
re-
You know what
and
I'm
then you
saying?
realize you
'Cause
noticing
I'm-
too much.
Yeah, well, not even but I'm not modest. The thing is like, I'll come out the shower, I'll dry off, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm naked for a little bit, then I'll put on some drawers and rah rah rah. Like it's the whole thing. Like niggas. I mean, Murder knows this. Niggas that been to prison, I've never been to prison, but niggas that been to prison ain't worried about they they shit out around other niggas.
I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
there's
hiding
levels
behind the
of
shit. It's just
but
in and
yeah.
out. I'm not walking around having conversations,
No,
putting my
no,
leg up,
no,
hair
no.
drying and
That
shit.
gets
No.
you beat up naked. You get pause,
Yeah.
but like real talk. If you
And I
you was
ain't,
just-
and the thing is, I ain't fighting naked, but I ain't getting
you,
my ass kicked.
you ain't
naked
walking
either.
out in the day room
So-
after coming out the
That's one of
shower. And when you come out the shower, you be fully clothed. You're not going down the hallway with your shit all out. Especially
you ain't fighting naked and you ain't getting beat up, so you running. That's-
You know, yeah, and slipping and sliding. You ain't gonna catch. I'm running and putting clothes.
yeah, I
on.
get you.
gonna-
I get you.
but yeah, it's just weird. I just,
No, and it's the
hilarious how
conversations they
just-
try to
just
have.
fucking naked niggas.
that I just don't
It's
get
like,
it. Like,
they're trying to have serious ones too. It's like I don't
like, why are you
want to have.
pausing? Just finish what
Yeah.
you doing,
No, it's
man.
serious.
You got those TPS reports? Do I have those TPS
Like,
reports?
nigga,
You
And
got no
half
drawers
these
on.
people, like, if we want to stay on that point for a quick second, half these people don't wear lotion. Like the demographic I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
So why are you pausing? Like I understand for me,
You don't have time
I gotta
to
lotion
pause.
my entire body. So there's a reason for me to have like a few minutes, where I might not have some shit on. But these dudes, they don't wear an ounce of motherfucking cocoa butter. So like, you're like, dude, why are you standing here for the next 15 minutes just naked? Like,
This thing said Tanner needs to put his fucking drawers on.
What is it? What is it that we have to talk about that's so important that I can't wait for you to cover your shit?
Nothing.
that right there.
Nothing.
Yeah.
If it ain't life saving, like, oh shit,
And my-
that's on fire. Let's go. Then we
And
run
my
and
sister
both
told me-
naked, and it's different.
Yo, my sister be telling me it's the same thing in the women's room. Like there's a
Oh,
certain
for real?
certain group of women that just want to be boobs all the way to the floor, trying to have a conversation about politics or some shit. And she's just
Bro.
like, I'm trying to
No.
get change, man.
No.
Did you hear about the tariffs? Are those tariffs on Wonder Bras? Like,
Yeah.
But the thing is, in the same breath, the way I am, I ain't calling nobody out because at the end of
No,
the
I
day,
get it.
I'm on the same shit like Mason said last week. Let Bad Bunny do Bad Bunny shit.
Mm.
So if
If I
Dave
saw you
feels like
steal.
he wants to have a conversation with me about the stock market while his junk's out, whatever, Dave. Let's talk about the fucking.
But
stock
Dave
market.
has to understand that
He's not in there talking about how he hates immigration. He ain't in there he's not trying to blacken up the conversation. He's not asking, hey, why is yours so big? He's saying, hey, so did you see the Dow Jones? Do you know what happened to pork bellies? And I'm just like, all right, Dave, let's have this conversation then. Let's
But
talk
don't
about
be
pork
mad
bellies.
at
We're
the way
here.
I deal with the conversation and face or not face the conversation because you're gonna be
I'm
talking
good. I'm
right
good.
here, bro.
But dog, I'm
Yeah.
good with mine, though. I'm good with mine to a fact. Like, I don't think I'm at that level. I'm not at penis level. Like, we both standing. So I'll stand
Yeah,
up.
I'm looking you
Don't
dead in
talk-
your
don't
face.
come to me when I'm sitting down.
This conversation, bro.
If I'm sitting down, don't walk
Don't
over
hang
to
your
me.
shit
We
over the
can
bench
stand up
press.
together or sit together. Just, you know what I'm saying? We'll hang out and shit like that. But whatever. I mean, it's dude shit. Like,
That's wild, dog. Jude's gonna come back in, pause, and we'll be like, "Yo, what did you miss?"
Nothing.
Talking about naked niggas in the
Just
shop.
talking
Like,
hockey.
but
Just talking about hockey.
Drew be at the old Lindsay Park all the time. What do they call it now?
oh yeah,
Talisman?
Talisman.
Talisman. Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Rep
knows.
talk.
Yeah.
Oh, you be
Jude
knowing.
is Speaking
sitting
of
there
that,
having a
he's like, I heard my name.
Yo, you see how you could
Here
just
he
bring your
is.
brother back by talking?
Yeah, we just
about
say
him? There
Jude
you
3
go.
times and niggas
Yeah.
show up like Candyman.
Snap, 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 boom.
Nigga look like Candyman sometimes too.
Shit.
Back.
Clarice. Was it
There he is, a
Clarice? No, what
motherfucker.
was it? Clementine. What was that girl name that he would be always be calling out for?
The white shorty there. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say Clarice.
No.
You want to
this-
fix
this-
your camera there, Jude? Because it's
Yeah, you bright.
this nigga looking like a raisin in a bowl full of milk. Let's go, nigga.
Let's just be happy. Yo, don't touch anything.
Yeah,
Every
you know
time
what?
you move, you gone.
EJ, you right.
This is a different computer, so I don't know.
Oh,
what-
okay. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
it's not using the mic either.
Yeah, you sound different.
You sound different. Everything is matching up though.
You look
I can
different.
see you.
Yeah. Tap on the mic.
Yo, blink twice. Nigga,
Goddamn.
that's really Jude.
Yeah, I think it is. Maybe it's the gain
Yeah,
on the
the
mic.
mic.
Turn your
then.
gain down.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yo, this computer is a lot better. What computer were you using before? An Apple II?
So that was a
Macintosh? Nigga,
MacBook.
were you using a
No,
Macintosh?
that nigga had an IBM Pentium. What a compact Presario. This nigga.
This nigga had the gateway.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about going to the gym and working out and stuff like that. You go and work out and hit the gym at Lindsay a lot, right?
Not really. I think I've gone once in the last month.
Which was Valentine's Day, so you chose the one day.
That was-
Hold on. No, I'm just trying to wrap up the.
No. I go to the gym to play ball like once a week.
Yeah.
But I don't be like working out though.
That was savage.
But so okay, yeah. So going to the gym, playing ball, and everything like that. So you bump into your homies, y'all in the locker room doing locker room stuff.
Yo, I heard all I heard was this nigga was fighting someone naked, and then my shit cut out again.
He knows I'm trying to set him up. Like he knows I'm trying to set him up.
This nigga fighting
He's
somebody
too smart
naked.
for Will Hayes' shenanigans,
Wow,
ladies and
dog.
gentlemen. He's like, yeah, whatever. Like, no, Will.
The conversation wasn't about working out
No.
at the gym. It was about naked conversations in the gym.
Yeah, being butt naked in the
And
gym.
have you ever experienced such a controversial situation where a man wants to talk about the weather with his dick out?
Nah, nigga,
There's
What do you mean? Who the
context.
fuck does that? This is the reason why there's a
There's
conversation.
context
No,
behind.
Jude's friends do that. Too.
who's friends?
I'm not even trying to say that on no like bullshit. No.
Nigga, you my friend, right? You talking about you?
That didn't land well. No, but you know some of them homeboys that we play ball at Talisman with, they be going to the executive change room and then they want to just talk after, and you're looking at them like, finish changing, then talk.
Holla at me after.
I don't think anyone's done that to me. Nobody wants to talk. They do that to you?
All the fucking
Plead
time.
the fifth, but yeah, it's happened. Yeah,
But you know what though? And then we'll move on because we've been talking about naked dudes for too long.
way too.
I trust the motherfucker. I trust a motherfucker that will talk to me naked before I trust a motherfucker that won't.
Huh?
What? Why?
Yeah, because I feel like when you naked, you vulnerable as hell.
We're a
And
psychopath.
if you walk up to a person that's of a different race or whatever, you just walk up to anybody, just start having a regular conversation, and you naked, you're giving that motherfucker you talking to a level of trust. So I feel like, okay, cool, and it might put me in a bad situation. Someone might steal my fucking kidney, but I feel like if I don't know you and you just start talking to me about regular shit, and you naked,
Yeah,
there's a level of
that's a
trust.
level of.
Why are you gay?
The African came out quick. Wait, why? Yeah.
All right, so okay. I can't wait till I see you later on today, motherfucker. I'm gonna put a whole.
Hold on.
Why you're going to strip
Alright.
down naked and
Have a
try and
conversation.
gain my trust?
Am I gonna strip down naked and gain your trust? I saw it. Okay, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Dang.
You're right. You're right. Okay, it's all good. Show ain't over yet, motherfucker. Show must go up. Yo, Jude, hit him with your AKAs because we can't leave you
No.
out, my nigga. Hit him with your AKAs and we'll go on to the next subject, you son of a bitch.
Some bitch.
AKA I'm not gay and I'm not hanging out in public fucking washrooms naked. AKA Don't ask me what I did this weekend because
AKA,
This
shut
nigga
the
forgets-
fuck up,
No,
nigga.
no, This nigga forgets the power I have on this fucking. No, I'll bring him back. Let me bring him back because that was some. Nigga, you forgot. No one man should have all this power. Word to Watch the Throne. Like we're.
That was good.
Oh,
So,
greatest
yo,
fucking
anybody-
podcast in the world, everybody. Just so you know.
Yo,
Right.
anybody listening to this podcast is gonna be like, "Yo, this is super annoying. Like, can I just get a subject? Like, can I get
Yeah,
something?"
we kind of all over the joint right now. Yo, let's
Yeah.
shout out Canada and US.
Big ups to Canada.
They had a battle this morning. A bunch of people woke up extra early to go watch the damn hockey game.
I didn't
Y'all hear
honestly
about-
expect the U.S. hockey team to make me feel fucking feelings, those sons of bitches. Because when
What
they
you
pulled
mean?
out the Goudreau jersey, I was like, you
Hold
mother.
on, hold on, hold on,
I
hold
was like,
Oh.
you motherfucker.
Yeah.
They had you tearing up.
No,
man.
no.
Because they did the locker room, they filmed everybody in the locker room.
Yeah,
before.
but I didn't see that
Hold-
part.
hold on. Did you,
I just.
Mason? You caught that shit on a replay, or did you wake your ass
I
up?
caught
to
it
watch
on a
that?
rethinking. What? You caught that?
I was-
Fuck.
I'm just making sure.
Fuck. No. But yeah, no.
Now half the country woke up at fucking 6 a.m. to watch this bitch. That's
Nigga,
wild.
I was up at 6 a.m. just because that's how I'm built. But
That's
I
how you-
watched the overtime.
The first time I
only watched
slept
the overtime.
fucking past 6 a.m. in a minute, and I enjoyed that shit. So, fuck
Oh,
that.
you couldn't get me up at 6 on a Sunday. Like if I don't wake up for Christ at 6 a.m. on a Sunday,
This nigga,
I'm not waking up for
this nigga
for
said,
hockey.
this nigga said Jesus is poking at me. He's like, hold up, Jesus.
I like, hey, God knows I love him, but I ain't got to wake up at 6 a.m. to show that.
I mean, those are facts.
Okay, so let's talk about the Team Canada and all that, and then I want to talk about y'all niggas sleeping habits. Pause.
Damn,
It's a whole thing. If we talking about waking up at 6 a.m., I need to know what the hell's going on with niggas that don't wake up before. I want to know if niggas sleep in. You know what I'm saying? We all at that age where sleeping in is a luxury, and sometimes it doesn't happen for no reason. But anyways, Team Canada, so everybody slept in and caught the highlights?
Nah, actually, I woke up and watched the last period and overtime.
You
So I think
did?
It was like that was like 8 o'clock, dude.
Oh, by the time the shit was over. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, the shit I did at like 9.
Like you
it
didn't
was-
set an alarm though. You just woke up and then turned the shit on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you like planned it or something. I was like, damn.
Why the fuck would I plan to wake up in the third period?
Hey, you the nigga that be filming sports and watching it like we
Yeah,
all
but-
Super Bowl was
but-
over 2 weeks ago. You watch it today. You that dude.
You asked so
The
you asked
nigga
if I
that makes
planned.
money, the nigga that makes money by putting money on sports is
Yeah.
talking to you about, yo, you too into
Yeah,
sports.
you
dog.
wildin'. You wildin' on the
I'm
sport
just
shit.
saying that hockey game was too much for me to wake up for. I was like, go Canada from a distance, but I ain't waking up
Yeah.
for that.
I wouldn't even wake up for the Raiders when they were playing in
Like the
London
international?
early.
Yeah, them games is crazy.
Fuck off.
No, I just caught the highlights though, so I was just like, damn. I guess they choked.
It was a good game. They had a
was
lot
a
of
decent game.
chances.
That's what I heard.
A lot of chances in the third.
Wow.
That overtime goal, it wasn't even for a that overtime goal wasn't even a mistake. It's just that the U.S. took advantage of the U.S. There was a pocket in that 3-on-3 that the U.S. took advantage of because you got to drop your people back quick on defense, and Canada didn't drop back
They
that
moved
quick
back.
on defense. They have them 2 people back, and there was just a nudge. And he didn't nudge him enough to get him off the puck, pass it out, and got it in. And I mean, the way I see it is like the U.S. needs a win.
Oh, really?
I feel like the U.S. needs a win because you can't, and this is coming from someone that talks to his family on a regular basis. I can't hold the people of the United States to the actions of the United States 100%. There's some motherfuckers in the United States saying, "Holy fuck."
Yeah.
Like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Look how the whole world looks at us and what the hell's going on. It's like a farce. Like you watch
It's a South
to
Park
get
episode.
political. You look at everything like that. Yeah, it's like a farce.
It's the fucking South Park.
So
episode.
getting that win, it sucks that the win's against us. But at the end of the day, you know how when your girl swears she's right and you just be like, all right, boo. And you go about it, you know she's wrong. You know you took an L.
Yeah.
But that L feels better than a W.
She's just like, yeah,
You know what
whatever.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's the whatever L.
Canada taking the silver because you don't win silver, you lose silver. You win bronze, you win gold, but you lose silver. And I feel like us getting the silver is like, all right, babe, no, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good, babe. Because A, we're Canadian.
Hey,
A, EH, we're Canadian. B, hey, spread love is the Brooklyn way. So go ahead.
He lost
I
that.
pulled that
This
shit.
is off
I
top.
pulled-
Off
you
top.
this shit together.
but for
This
me,
is
it's
the
like
most Frankenstein transition. I like.
It's a good. No, props. You trying to hold this one together.
Hey,
But-
I'm
yeah,
with it.
I'm
I'm with it.
looking for. I got
Yo, they
three
don't
y'all. I got
deserve
three
this
of y'all
win,
close
though,
friends
dog.
with me. I need someone to help
Hey,
me
I'm
out
with
now.
it.
Come on.
I'm with it.
Nah, they don't need that win, dog. I think they actually needed the L. Like I think
Yeah.
an L would have been more beneficial
They've-
for them as a collective.
They've been giving
They
themselves
don't
that
need
though.
to celebrate they fuckery right now because half of them, I understand what you're saying. There's a half that's, let's use the word ashamed, just for lack of a better word, right now.
Right.
They're kind of
Right.
ashamed of who's leading them or the way they're being led and things of that nature. But a win for them is just like, okay, like we won, we got something to bring us together. But it's bringing you together with the half of the motherfuckers that ain't right. So like, and they celebrating on some like, yeah, fuck Canada, we dominating shit. Like they feeling great right now. You know Trump's
And
gonna
them
talk some
niggas don't
shit.
even watch hockey.
That's what pissed me off.
Hell no, Trump didn't wake up for that.
You know what I mean? Them niggas don't even watch hockey, and they're just using
But they're
this
gonna
as some
celebrate
shit.
it. They're gonna
Yeah.
celebrate. No, I think if they caught an L, we could show them that Canada still dominates something because you know they're gonna win basketball. So if we got to give them the L in hockey so we can show them we dominate.
No,
something.
we're just
for
we're just
sure.
gonna use this to pick at him like homie did on the internet there saying, and he's showing, look, y'all needed a Canadian on you to win the shit. It's just fucking trolling him.
No, that's what so that made me laugh because I was
I
like,
was
that's
laughing.
what because my boy Clark was like, yo, you need a Canadian to have dual citizenship to win and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
And I hit up his post. I'm like, yo, dog, it's all just chill, just let them have it. You know what I'm saying? They need a W right now. They need a win. And then this motherfucker, I ain't gonna say his name because he doesn't need any of
No, fuck that
anything
guy.
from this podcast. But he came on and started blowing the fucking shit up. Cassius Kane. I definitely shouldn't have said that name on this. I don't want people knowing that shit. But anyways,
Wow.
he started putting my name in motherfucking shit and doing Canada's GDP and the US.
What
and
the
he
fuck
can't
does
survive.
GDP got to do with
And it's
Olympic
like
hockey?
poster replies. I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do with the hockey game? And he's like, you didn't say anything about the game. I'm like, yo, you dumb fuck.
That's what the post.
This post is about the hockey game, and I was making a joke based off of a joke. You talking to me about the gross domestic product of Canada, how we cannot survive without the states, but Alberta needs to separate. I don't know where, why, or who.
How? When?
Then I said,
I'm through
listen, kindly fuck off. Don't ever tag my name in any of your bullshit ever again. If you got something to say and I'm on that motherfucker, either block it from me so I can't. Fuck you.
Kiss my black
Kick me off
ass.
your shit. Fucking weird ass fucking shit.
That's what it is. Kiss my black
Like for
ass.
one day, could niggas. So this is like to me, it's like the Battle of Alberta.
Mm.
Okay, for one day, whoever wins the Battle of Alberta, whether it's the
Or the CFL
the Edmonton,
one. And
I don't know what the
fucking
Edmonton's new what's Edmonton's new name?
Elks or some
Oh,
shit.
Elks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Elks?
whether it's the Stampeders, highly whenever the Flames play Edmonton.
The Oilers, yeah.
Yeah, that's because the best part of the rivalry, especially when it's that close, is the shit talking, the gassing up, the bullshittery.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these are your homies, and whether you got homies from Edmonton that are here or vice versa,
Mhm.
you just shit talking. It's talking shit. It's like having your homie, and I'm a Raiders fan, and my homie's a Pittsburgh fan. You know what I'm saying? Like we're
Sure.
just going back and forth. But that's our division rivals. That's our peoples. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump in there like it's fucking serious.
Right?
No, that's real. That's real.
Fuck the-
Canada
Get
versus
back on
US.
politics tomorrow.
Canada versus US is like that meme that you be seeing on the internet all the time, where you look like the Spider-Man meme, where you're looking
Oh,
at
yeah, and
yourself.
you just-
Like it's just in hockey, especially, it's the same people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
really, these even
Bro.
the skill level is not that different now. Like these are
Nope.
the same,
Next season.
all the same people. Man.
Next season, a third of the
they
players.
play with each
Next
other.
season, a third of the fucking players on Canada's teams are gonna get drafted to American teams, and vice fucking versa. So
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like these guys are just, I don't know.
And they're sad because they lost in the Olympics, but at the end of the day, when the NHL's back on, they're probably a few of them are going to go onto the team where he has a silver medal, he has a gold medal, and they're playing for the same team. They're still
Oh, yeah.
brothers,
Right.
and that's the thing. That's
And-
why I'm like that. That when my mentality when I say the U.S. needs a win, because my mentality is, regardless of what the fucking U.S. is going through, those folks are still my brothers. The people of the United States, the folk in the United States are still my brothers.
Exactly.
So this is a healthy rivalry. Even me and my brothers have different daddies. We still love each other. Right now, us in the U.S. have different daddies, but we still love each other.
I like
the
the
ones that act
correlation.
right. Yeah, the ones that act right. Now, the ones that love their daddy, even though their daddy's a racist individual that went onto an island and raped children,
God,
fuck them.
wow.
But
He's not lying.
the ones that say, "Hey, I still have to live under this daddy. Fuck this daddy. I'm said daddy too many times."
Pause.
That's a fucking soundbite. But you know what I'm saying? That's my whole mentality of it. That's why I have the healthy rivalry mentality.
Hey, I just took it like it's just like the whole Battle of Alberta thing. This is how we look at it as Canadians. It's just a rivalry. It's sport. I just said, hey, I just want to go back to booing Connor McDavid again. That's it. That's it. And that's how I look at it. But he's on my shit.
It feels weird cheering for him.
Right? It feels weird cheering for him. And that's how I look at it. But nobody else sees that just it's only sports. It's like motherfuckers want to inject the gross domestic product of Canada into like
But he's been a weirdo.
no,
He's
but
been a
that's what I
weirdo.
mean.
This
There's a
dude's been
lot
weirdo
of them,
since
and they have the power to vote in politics. That's the like.
No, this guy can't. He can't. He's not powerful. Let's just leave it at
I
that.
mean, I don't know I don't know his citizenship status.
He can't vote. He can't vote on a Twitter poll. Like let's
I mean,
keep
he's
it
not
100.
intelligent enough, but like we're just saying.
He is what he is. How y'all feel, Daddy EJ? How y'all feel about the U.S. Canada rivalry when it comes to sports?
Well, I mean, the only rivalry really is hockey. I don't think we have a rivalry in any other sport,
Right.
and I think it's healthy. I don't know who you guys hang out with that go that hard on it, but
No, this is not something
We
hang
didn't
out
say
with.
anything
Just
about
keep
hanging
that
out with
clear.
nobody, nigga. Ain't nobody
This is
said.
a
Yeah, yeah.
Facebook. This is
No,
I
I
hang
think
out with
it's- I
you
think-
niggas. Who I hang out with?
You're-
That's it.
Like, fuck.
I think it's a good healthy rivalry, and it was yeah, it's good. It's good.
This
Sport
guy's
is good for
podcasting
culture.
ability is amazing. It's good. It's great. It's fucking yeah. We're done here.
I can't go in depth about fucking hockey. Like it's just.
I mean,
what do you want?
I attempted to.
I don't want. I wasn't even asking about in depth on hockey. I think Jude, you answered the question exactly how I asked it. To be honest, Mason keeps saying he's just hydrating. I think he's lying.
No, I'm high as a motherfucker. But if I sat here and said I wasn't, I'd be a liar.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. They ain't too much to jump in on with that. It's I'm not big in hockey anyway, but I do jump and pay attention to the Olympic hockey. You root for Canada because that's our home base, but
Canada.
I'm not
End of
overly
the day.
supportive to either team. I hear it was a good game. I guess that's the most important thing. Like it was a good battle, finished in overtime. It'll go down in
Yeah.
history.
Y'all don't fuck with
Once
hockey.
the game ended, I stopped giving a fuck. Like I was
Yeah.
cheering. I was like, "Go Canada!" Game ended.
Right.
Let's go podcast.
Y'all don't.
Let's go podcast.
Yeah, I believe him if he showed up at 11. Y'all don't fuck
You
with.
tried.
I did.
Did show
I
up.
literally
Glitch,
did.
you feel-
Listen, I fuck with that. Yo, Thaddy, me and Thaddy sat through Idol. And so Thaddy could show up tomorrow for the podcast. He could be like, but Idol. And I'd be like, yeah, you right. You right. You right. Idol, I love Idol to death. And I hope he comes back to the podcast. But Idol would show up when we did the in-person podcast. Idol would show up like an hour and a half later. He's like, that's just the person I am. So okay, cool. Like I can't fault you for that.
You can't change people.
Nah. So we would just
I honestly
Around
think
them.
he was trying to get in since about 10 when you sent the link, and it was the internet.
probably.
I think it was the internet that wouldn't let him in.
No, it's
It's not his internet. It's just a
it's my
computer.
computer.
Oh yes,
It's
we
the computer.
clarified that,
He needs to clear a cache or two.
nigga.
Moving on. I put into the Trello. We're gonna talk about little Black history here. Did y'all know the in-depth history of the Jamaican beef patty?
Not in Toronto. The
Nah.
you showed us.
Let's
So
hear
yeah,
it.
but that set the tone for them being sold across Canada. So in Toronto, I was watching it's a CBC documentary. It would surprise me. CBC going hard for Black history.
They
so
always-
somebody touched somebody over there. But they were talking about the patty wars. So I don't know the names or anything like that. I watched it last weekend, but anyways, like this one Jamaican couple set up a shop in Toronto and started selling Jamaican patties, which to us sounds normal. You always hear Jamaican patties, right? The government came and said you have to change the name because in Canada, it was Health Canada. Yeah, so Health Canada came in and said you have to change the name because in Canada, a patty is ground beef shaped this way, and that's the distinction of patty. So you can't legally sell it as a patty because that's what Health Canada has said what is a patty. Which doesn't make sense, but kind of makes sense because Health Canada is really strict when it comes to health codes and people saying this
they're
is
crazy
this and that
strict.
is that, right? So this went back and forth. They're like, well, in Jamaican culture, this is a patty. We can't change the name. They're like, we'll change it to a Jamaican meat pocket, a Jamaican this, that, da, da, da. And they're like, no, like, or just a meat pocket, or that. They're like, no, we can't do that. That this is our culture. This is what it's called. You asking us to change the name is asking us to strip our culture type thing, which is kind of dope because this was something that reason why I found this little, it was like a 15 minute or something like that, little small short documentary. Well, I thought it was dope because it was a part of culture that I've been a part of because I've been eating patties, knowing people that make patties, friends with this, like with Lloyd. Lloyd's been a family friend for a long time, Solomon, da da da. But that part of the culture I wasn't privy to. I was just born into, this is a Jamaican patty, handle your business. So learning the history of it was like really dope to me. So long story not as short, they were like, well, why don't we just call it a Jamaican patty instead of just a patty? So I think their store was called like, let's say Cynthia's Patties or something like that. And said you can't be patties, it has to be something different because a patty is like ground beef, da 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 da. And like, well, if you call it a Jamaican patty. So, and this was back in the early 80s. So coming up, I've always called it a Jamaican patty.
Yeah.
I never thought about patty as like a meat patty or anything like that. I never called ground beef a patty, but I thought this was like really, really dope Black history. And
it's pretty dope.
The whole reason why I brought that up, because I kind of lost myself, is that Canadian Black history is wild and cool.
Oh, of course.
There's a lot of Black history
guys,
that comes from Black folks in Canada past that. But y'all never watched it?
No, I didn't get it. I've seen it. I think I've seen it a while back because that's an old documentary. I think they play it every year on Black History Month. Like I think I've seen it a while back, but yeah, it's crazy because I can tell you stories about our patty here in Calgary, and then you brought up Lloyd, and it's wild because EJ can even attest to this. Lloyd, when he started, it was just like it was before even Marlboro, he was just making them for like our family when we like threw parties and threw dances and shit like that. My mom and a bunch of people told him he needs to like open a shop, and he opened a thing beside Marlboro way back when we were kids, bro. And so like I don't remember any like name problems because maybe they had already fought and won. They'd already fought and won that in Toronto, but yeah, so that to me is even cool because like being that close to like Calgary's own local patty history is like, and not knowing that is wild because I don't, you know, if some shit was going down, you would have heard your parents complaining, Blood Clot, Health Canada, fuck around. You know, we would have heard our parents.
And that's exactly what went down in Toronto. Exactly what went down in Toronto.
Yeah, so yeah, I did.
And I wouldn't say this a lot, but I gotta give a shout out to CBC for actually putting that out there and teaching motherfuckers because I thought
shout out to everybody who hates CBC as well.
So were they able to just, because you can go to Lloyd's right now and it still just says beef patty, right?
No.
I think they're called Jamaican
at this point in time now.
No, but I'm saying like at the restaurant, like if you go to like a Jamaican restaurant, it will just say beef patty,
beef or chicken or whatever flavor you want. Yeah,
they'll just write patty.
They don't write. They don't put all that extra Jamaican because they know you know where you at.
I don't know what happened from then till now. Like from then till whenever it could have been. Like how it's publicly put out or the name of the store.
And even the name of the store is Lloyd's Patty Plus now. So you don't have to put Jamaican in front of it anymore.
Yeah. And I think this was in the 80s when this kind of went down, like late 70s, early 80s. And we're in 2020, whatever right now. And I mean, we've been going to Lloyd's since the 90s, the 80s and 90s, right? So
yeah,
I couldn't tell you what it said. I couldn't tell you what the menu said in 2006.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All I know is that every time listen, I'm gonna be 100% clear with you. I couldn't tell you what a menu in a Caribbean restaurant said at all, ever. I know what I want.
You just know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? No, yeah,
you know
exactly.
what you're getting? You don't even know what you're getting. You just
There's no reason
they
to look
don't
at-
even need menu.
No,
Yeah.
the thing is, you know what, EJ and Daddy, that's exactly what I was gonna say, because all three of us, I know what I want, but I don't know what I'm getting till I
Yeah.
get there.
Mm.
And when I get there, what I want may not be what I'm getting,
Ah,
but I
because-
got what I needed,
you might get.
and I'm gonna eat it, and I've always enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It's always been
Thank
good.
you.
So, big up to Solomon's.
Yes.
The oxtail with the good gravy.
And you know what's crazy?
Lord.
Y'all Jamaicans are consistent because I was in
This is
Cologne.
y'all when there's one in the
And
chat.
Yeah. I found a Jamaican spot. I was like, oh shit, they got Jamaican over here. So I drove like 15 minutes to go find this place. Get there, and the dude's like, may not have that. Everything I wanted,
Me not have
may
that.
not have.
You have to come on certain days for certain meals, nigga. You got to learn the
love
rules. Sunday, you get ackee and
Hey.
saltfish on certain thing. You know what I mean? Friday.
And this
Yo.
nigga had the nerve to say, come back tomorrow. I'm like, for what?
You don't understand the rules.
The best when Lloyd started doing like expanding the kitchen past patties. This is back when I worked at there was a company close to there I worked at for like 20 some odd years. We used to go to get patties like I swear to God every day for lunch. I spend $7 to get 2 patties and a cocoa bread.
With the cocoa bread, yeah.
Come on now. But they
Fire.
started putting food, like not food. They started putting like meals on there. So it was oxtails, but it was like Friday. I remember I was like all
That's when you
excited
get
one
it.
Friday. I was
Friday,
like,
Saturday.
I came in, I was like, yo, they just started doing this. I go in to get the oxtail. I think it was Lloyd himself. He drove up in that gold ass
Gold Benz.
the
Mercedes.
gold yeah. Talk to him in there. I'm like, yo, Friday. Payday Friday too. I remember this motherfucking shit too. Payday Friday. I'm like, I want to get I think it was oxtail or something like that. He's like, we're out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
like
it's
that.
when you out, like it's noon. Nigga, you open 11 minutes ago. If anybody knows Lloyd's, they're open for 12 minutes. If you know Lloyd's, you have a window.
You have a
in there.
window, yeah.
It's like get there,
That's
get
some
what you need to
nigga
go.
shit for real, though.
I'm like, y'all just open. I was like,
Yeah.
So I got 2 patties of cocoa bread and a Buster, a cola champagne, but I was upset too. Like that shit made me feel I was upset in my heart because I really wanted oxtail, and you can't
That's
go
'cause-
anywhere. You
that's
can't
'cause
just
you niggas
walk
is
anywhere and get
privileged.
good oxtail.
Y'all niggas is too privileged. This Canadian system has made you feel like
Yep.
whatever you
Yeah.
want, you could
Go
just
get
ask for it.
Yeah.
You've
We're
gone to
teaching you a
McDonald's
fucking
for
lesson.
goddamn much.
As Caribbean niggas, me and EJ.
You expect to
we
just
teaching
show up
you a
and order a
lesson.
Big Mac and it's always gonna be there. That's not
there,
how this shit
yeah.
works. fellas.
McDonald's-
Sometimes there's no jollof rice, and you have to live with
McDonald's
it.
tried to train you with the fucking breakfast menu, and y'all didn't learn. So now it's
Yo,
just
I'm
like,
telling you.
all right, Friday you
telling
get this, Wednesday you get this.
Yeah, they run out.
Trust me, me not have that. Well, yo, want some water? Me not have that neither.
The
The water, the ice machine broke.
ice machine mapped up.
But yeah, we just
But whatever they have,
it's
it's
delicious.
fucking scrumptious as a
Fine.
motherfucker.
It's fine. I love the culture though. When you go back home, like when I'm in Barbados and you go into a restaurant and you're ordering something, the way they look at you, like when they say they don't have it, and you're looking at them like, well, what do you mean? They're like, what do you mean? Like, we don't have it.
Yeah.
Like, why are you upset?
it was
They
a
look at you
dumb
like you
request.
should just be smiling anyway.
You're
know?
supposed to
Like,
know
why-
that we don't have.
Like, why you look vexed for, boy? You know, like have something else, now.
That's simple. You're not gonna starve here.
But we're used to this culture that we grew up in, where it's like, nah, man, I'm at a restaurant. Like, get it, like figure it out.
Yeah, go make it.
It's like, so why are you open then? Like,
As we sell other
Yo,
things.
I'm
Lloyd's
water.
Lloyd's be killing me every time because it doesn't close consistently, and I love it. Like, so I'm used to it, but I'm not. I'm used to both. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to getting whatever I want at the same time, but I used to it not being
Yes.
available for the people I want it from, type thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because to attest to Black history, let's go like this. EJ, where you from? What's your roots?
Barbados and Grenada.
Thaddeus, what's your roots?
Uganda.
Cross, what's your roots?
Jamaica, Cuba-ish.
I'm American through slavery, so I'm Canadian. I'm like 3rd generation Canadian. This here,
Nova Scotian.
you motherfuckers,
Facts.
you fucked my whole shit up. No, fuck
Uniac Square in
you.
Halifax, to
God,
be
mother-
specific.
Nah, keep going. You had something that was fire. Keep going.
I did until Thaddy was. But anyways, as I was saying, Thaddy, I swear to goodness,
I was just trying to help you with your roots, bro.
That's how you got here.
Nigga, your family might be from that movie Roots.
Where did the Underground Railroad end, nigga?
Yo, I was about to bring up the railroad.
Where did
We
it
got a
end,
lot
nigga?
of- Yeah, we got a lot of history there.
You-
I got some aunties, man. They look just like you.
It went straight to the Hayes residence in Nova
And
Scotia.
out of all of us in here right now, you're the only one that looks like Thaddeus' background. So you Nova Scotian.
What the fuck? Beige?
Listen, right now, all I'm really trying to say is that this is Black history and Black excellence to have these cultures on at the same time. Now, I'm going to let these niggas back on the chat. I know these niggas going to talk a whole lot of shit. So let's go. Let's motherfucking go.
No, he
All
big
right.
hurt.
All right, we
He
back.
big hurt.
We back.
Oh,
We back.
man.
Black excellence, we back. No, I'm just saying, like, this is Black excellence and this is Black history. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely blessed to have the cultures that we have at the same time. But y'all go ahead, get your jokes off. I don't look like Thaddeus' background. Kiss my whole ass.
Pause. Nope.
No, and fuck the pause,
No, I'm
nigga.
not.
Kiss my
No,
ass.
no.
nigga.
I shall not.
Shit.
I shall not.
Kiss motherfuckers.
Ugh.
Yeah. So big up to
Happy
big
Black
up to
History
Jamaican
Month,
culture.
everybody.
Yeah, happy Black History Month, yo.
Yeah, happy big up to Jamaican culture, big up to the Bayesian culture, big up to the Ugandan culture, big up to
Scotian culture.
everything.
Yeah, Grenadian culture too.
Yep.
So tired. of
Trini,
this
Trini
nigga.
culture, all of you now. Big up.
Yeah, big up all the
all of
cultures.
them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Big up Black culture
Yep.
Facts.
All of that.
Word up.
Big facts.
and Black.
And a
is beautiful.
special shout out, like I was talking to y'all about it earlier. A special shout out to the ones of other cultures who just allow us to express and be angry and not feel attacked. Shout out to y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
The allow us is a wild.
No,
statement.
not allow us, but like don't feel offended. That type of shit.
Mhm.
When I say allow, it's not you nigga. I'm gonna do what the fuck I feel like. Like you know what I mean, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Big ups and happy Black History Month. Anyway, let's move on, nigga. You're in
Yeah,
charge.
You want to dive into off that?
We'll
You
allow
in charge.
But you want to
Listen.
move with?
I'm gonna let y'all do. You know what? Everything is Black history. We got Elmore Bowling. We got the kids of Tumbler Ridge.
Yes, sir.
Prince Andrew.
That's not Black
Andrew.
history.
What's his real name? Andrew Montalban.
Mountbatten,
Banana
Windsor,
Chuck?
or some dumb shit.
Something like that.
Yep.
I'm gonna let y'all pick. What y'all want? What do y'all want? We could talk about 50 Cent.
What's the energy
purchasing-
like right now? Everybody in a good mood? Are we trying to get?
I feel
trying to
great.
get overly
Nigga, I
serious.
feel happy. I'm never overly serious.
Yeah, you happy? You happy? Let's stay in the happy mood. then.
I'm
Let's-
never
Okay.
overly serious.
Let's
Talk
jump
about
into this.
50 Cent purchasing half of purchasing the fucking lease on fucking Jim Jones's podcast space, and then Jim Jones crashing out trying to kick the door.
That
Can
is
we talk about that?
fucking
That was
insane. And the video.
Petty LaBelle and the Heartbreakers.
Like,
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about that? So, what? First of all, how do you feel about how 50 did this? Like 50 hold beef, like this.
Yo,
and
bro.
the thing that fucks me up is like when Fifth was going through shit with Dipset, he brought Jim on Rap City The Basement with Tig, and they was doing this shit back and forth, and then afterwards realized he was just using Jim as a pawn to get at Cam. Like
Yeah.
Jim's been treated like the special little brother throughout his history as far as like who he messes with. How do y'all feel about what's going on with Fifth and Jim right
you
now?
know what I think Jim did to himself? And I think by him, he second placed himself on purpose through his whole
Right.
career. So calling yourself the capo next to a next man, I get what you're doing, the mafia, whatever, all that shit. Calling yourself the capo and playing second fiddle to a next man, then trying to step out like you're this Don of the Bird Gang or whatever, and come at 50. I don't know about all of that, bro. Like, so 50's just gonna punk
Did
you
50
financially.
Yep, but did 50 start their little
Of course
beef?
he did, because he's 50.
So what is Jimmy supposed to do? He's got to fight back.
I
But
get
the
it.
thing is like I didn't know there was. I don't even know if he started a beef or he was just making fun of a nigga.
That's basically
Yeah, on national television. like,
Yo, how did you start the beef? Like, what did 50 do with this, to kick this off?
well, a while ago we went on Cam and Mace's show and just started joking with Cam about how he got Jimmy to come on his side, and they were just laughing like, "Yeah, I can't believe you were able to pull that off," and they're just joking about like, "Yo, your man was easy, man."
they're basically
It was
clowning
easy.
his disloyalty
pawned
almost.
him.
So it's
Bro,
like
getting
Cam,
clowned,
They-
getting made fun of, but getting pawned
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that's worse than getting sunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we use this nigga to get.
they're laughing.
We use this nigga to get to you, and now look at us. We're both all millionaires, and he's him. Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's like
Disrespect.
your baby mother, and the nigga she cheated on you with getting together and making a video laughing at
Bro.
you, nigga. That's what it is. Cause Fifth and Cam had beef and then squashed it because this was nothing. But
Yeah.
I used this nigga to get at you. Now let's make fun of this nigga that I used to get at you. And both of y'all are like, ha, 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 dumbass nigga. Like that's gotta hit you in your soul.
Bro.
And he's supposed to be like legitimately the muscle. Like if
He was the-
if Cam and Jim actually met in a room, Jim would probably wash him. Like was he not Cam's muscle?
I think he
Yo,
was
was
like
the image.
Freaky Zeke.
It was
Yeah,
the
Zeke
image
was
they
the
were
muscle,
portraying.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was
because Jimmy got washed up at where was that? Remember that? Like one of the first videos to ever hit YouTube, actually.
with him
I
and
never seen
Dame,
it.
isn't
Some
it?
World Star shit.
Do you remember when they were like at a park and he got jumped? It's a long time ago.
Are you talking about the
I'm pretty
Ruckus?
sure.
he
like,
damn near almost.
Against Joe's
yeah,
people? Oh yeah. So they
He
had,
almost
you know
got
how they
washed
used
at
to
the
have
airport.
They had that
Nah, he didn't.
basketball tournament at
he
the
cleaned up
Rucker.
at the airport.
That old man gave him
Was
a
that
run
the-
for his money. That old white man gave.
Not even close. Not even. He took. There was two
Oh,
of them
yeah,
when he was watching.
there was two. No, the second dude jumped in and it was looking away. But
I ain't seen that. You know what's kind of
But how
ironic
old are
though?
niggas?
You know what's
exactly.
ironic is, like, you would think Jimmy would have learned something from Cam, like in terms of
Right.
how to handle shit. Like if you're gonna fuck with someone like 50, you know he's got layers to how he's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like Cam showed that shit with his whole little beef with what's his name, Omar Gooding.
Ha!
You see how he played Omar Gooding? He literally like spent
Yeah.
money, hired the brother, and just embarrassed the shit out of him. You would
Yeah.
think that Jim would learn from Cam, like, okay, this is how you got to move when you're trying to fuck with people. Like,
them niggas with
he ain't learned.
you know,
them niggas with disposable income.
Jimmy is emotional, man. Jimmy's emotional. He don't.
yeah,
he just
you can't be
think off the
emotional when
cuff.
you're
Bro,
playing with Cam or
those
50.
niggas
We
with
see him trying to kick in the
those
doors.
niggas with disposable incomes, bro, are diabolical when it comes to
Or Mace.
revenge.
Even
Like-
Mace, all them guys,
like-
they move a certain way where, yeah, you could tell it's not with emotion, it's with intelligence.
Right?
And the
Yeah.
thing is like they used to talk about like back when Jimmy was Jomo, he was just a dude that just wanted to hang around. He got his clout and his coolness off of Cam and Mace. Cam and Mace were the folk.
Yeah.
And then he started getting cool and being cool. Like if the shit wasn't weird now, Jim a cool motherfucker.
Yeah, they taught him how to
Even
rap.
off of
and
ball and stuff like that, he got
yeah.
swagger. He a cool motherfucker.
Yo, his rap skills, they got better and
Oh,
better.
They're
and
stepping
better.
They
up.
got
Mhm.
they
He might
got
be the most improved rapper of all time, actually.
Legitimately. Like from where you first heard him. Yeah.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
the
yeah, I hear you, I hear
from
you, I
the
hear
first
you.
time to now, yeah.
Like you got better and better.
I know we've definitely had the Jim Jones rapping conversation before on this pod.
Was it-
And
That was
you
it,
would not
Jim?
have me over here.
That's a
You would
game.
never have
That
me saying anything talking about he's a good rapper.
No, he's
We ain't going
getting
that far.
better.
No.
But it would be like Tony Yayo putting out albums that you actually could listen to by himself.
That's why.
That'd be a hell of
That'd be
a
insane.
Because Predicate Felon doesn't have any good solo Tony Yayo.
That
songs.
one.
you
Ain't
know.
nobody want to hear Talk of New York all fucking day. Nobody want to hear that shit all fucking day. It's like Spliff Star's album. You're good, but you're not.
You know what's
that
crazy about Spliff is he's like got
Uh-oh.
fucking bars.
I knew you were gonna
No,
say
he
some
can.
shit.
No, listen. There's some
Yeah.
shit. You listen to the
No.
Flip Mode Squad album, and that nigga's tearing that album apart. But I'm not giving him an album.
is because Mason is the Flip Mode Squad embodied in one individual. If you look at any member of the Flip Mode Squad and put it into one individual, it's Mason Cross. We have tapes from the 90s to 2000s to 2020, whatever. Mason
He's not
Cross
wrong.
is
Mason's gonna
Flip
have
Mode
his flip
Squad.
mode biases for sure.
He's not wrong.
Bin.
It's in
Bin.
your blood. It's like Jude and his Wu-Tang biases. Like you can't escape them.
Can't
Word
say
up.
nothing bad about no Ghostface.
Wu-Tang is the squad. And if they flip mode is the squad, but Wu-Tang realistically is the squad. If you want to get technical. But no. I mean,
Wu-Tang
we're going
had-
off.
Yeah, we
Wu
going
Tang has you know what? I'm gonna leave this with you. We'll go back to whatever the fuck we was talking about before. Wu Tang has one good, solid album
off. Uh-oh.
That's crazy.
that
Uh-oh.
sonically is not good.
Was that two shots in one statement?
It was. I mean,
So,
where they did make the remastered version.
the remastered version was not good. We're talking about 36 Chambers,
Yeah.
right?
The re-
Because we can admit the W is an amazing album, but shouldn't have been a double album.
Should have been two separate albums spread.
Or Wu Tang Forever. Sorry, Forever.
Yeah.
My bad. Forever. Forever shouldn't have been two albums. There's a few things on there that's
oh
like this
shit,
should
you're
have been on
delayed.
there.
Let Thaddeus go.
Who?
A's.
No, he's
Who's
good.
delayed?
He's good.
Yeah.
Oh.
For once, it's not you.
Nah, I thought the double album was actually perfect. I think it's the best double album other than Red Tupac's.
Tupac, All Eyes on
Okay.
Me.
All eyes on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? But sonically, the 36 Chambers, I think it works that way. I think that's why it makes it so great. It like sounds like it's underground, made in someone's basement because it really was. And I don't want to hear that shit cleaned up. I like when I hear Cream come on, and no matter who's playing it, nobody has like an updated digital version. Like every DJ,
Got to turn that shit way
the
up.
sound goes down. Like that shit don't exist, and it's beautiful.
And so 36 Chambers to me would be a perfect album, except for that part.
I think that part is what makes it a
There's
perfect
no
album.
skips on the 36 Chambers. There's so many things about the 36 Chambers that just to this day still blow my mind. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I'll catch a lyric that I didn't pay attention to until I was like 42. And I'm just like, damn. Like for the whole, like, so let's say Biggie. Biggie had this, I can't remember which it was, but it's called The Crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. For the longest time, we was just saying call a Crip.
I
Same
never
number,
said
same
that.
hood. It's all good. We've been saying that.
You-
and I was like,
you-
oh,
you were
shit,
saying
he's saying
that.
call the Crib. Yeah, I was saying the shit out of that.
French niggas were saying
Yeah.
that.
Voulez-vous?
I hate.
We've been saying it.
The
But
niggas
yeah,
say
so
Anthony, aren't you the only French nigga here?
I speak French, okay, but I didn't say nothing about we.
But we were saying
That
call
was
a
all
Crip
it.
same hood. Never once. Never once.
but that's what I like about 36 Chambers. I love everything. So 36 Chambers to me will get a 9. And the reason why I won't get a 10 is because as soon as something comes on, let's say Cream comes on, I gotta while I'm driving, I gotta adjust the motherfucking BMW sound system. And then when the next song comes on, this is streaming. This is lost. Okay, this is lossless audio on Spotify. I paid the extra.
This nigga say you got to change the song just again.
You know.
Then the next song comes on. Let's say it's Larry June. Larry June, some laid back Cali shit. Shout out to Larry June. And it blows my shit. Scares the shit out of me when Larry June comes on.
Right.
That's the only thing that pissed me off. A and B, as a DJ,
Yeah.
I cannot spin anything 36 Chambers because it does not sound good. It
Sounds like a
feels
DJ
good.
problem, yeah.
Lyrics are good. So everything's good except for the levels. Let's say I don't want to say sonically because 36 Chambers with what RZA was working with, brilliant, genius. But audio wise, I've blown speakers. And the W is not perfect.
Oh,
The W can't be perfect.
That's not
Be
perfect.
forever?
But is it, I
Is there-
don't-
or forever.
Yeah, sorry,
forever.
forever. I just thought it was a solid ass double disc because it's hard to put out a double disc.
Yeah.
Oh,
And as
yeah.
far as double disc go, it's up there.
I don't disagree with you, and I don't disagree that it's the
I don't
best
think
double
you-
disc next to All Eyes on Me. I don't disagree at all.
There's not much you could put next to All Eyes on Me though. Like
Yeah.
As far as a double, I was just
Like
listening
them
to that.
niggas were in a bag that whole album, bro. Like
And that's not even Dr.
no,
Dre.
all of them. That's why I said
That's,
them
that's
niggas
Quick and,
was
yo, that's Quick and Daz.
Bruv.
Quick and Daz are monsters, bro.
bruv. Quick need to be celebrated more. Like not just like
Absolutely.
Quick is he's celebrated on the West, but I mean the music industry need to recognize Quick a little more. Like Tony's late sound was all Quick, and their resurgence, that resurgence was
Yeah.
all Quick, bro. That fucking little Mario sound effect that you hear, nigga. To this day, he brought that to music, bro.
Hmm.
Like,
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Let's wrap
Music,
that up.
music.
I don't even know.
We were comparing something to
I love
And then you
that
just
squad.
have to go out.
I said flip mode is the squad, and we went somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, podcast.
Nothing
Somebody
to me.
done said motherfucking
Oh, Jim and
about giving Tony Ayo. It's like giving Tony Ayo a full album or some shit like that.
No, that was last week, nigga.
No, nigga, we just went from that. We just went from that, nigga.
Yeah, I said
Yo,
that.
did y'all see
Yeah.
That was not last week, nigga. That was,
Alright, so no, my bad.
and then Spliff Star got brought in it, nigga.
Have y'all watched or listened to the Talk That Talk podcast? What's it called? The one with Fab and
Nope.
Dave East and them?
I haven't seen like a full.
I've seen
episode.
clips.
I don't fuck
Yeah,
with
just
any
clips.
other podcast but ours, to be honest. I'd be a liar if I sat here and said I've seen clips of other.
Yeah, I love that, but that doesn't help us. I love that you fuck with Smoke, cause shit, nigga. But at the end of the day, it doesn't help us content wise.
I get it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not trying to get better.
Call niggas
You know, I'm
out.
struggling.
I'll be watching
I'm
some, but not
struggling.
that
I'm
one.
trying to get
Yeah.
better.
So why? What happened on this podcast that we need to call them out on?
Well,
Yeah, what we missed.
not even that. Like I'm watching these. I watch these clips. Like I'm on YouTube all the fucking time trying to figure out how we can fuck with niggas. But there's something about Fab, Jim, Mano. Who's the other nigga?
Davies.
Dave East.
And East that they don't seem like they collaborate well together.
Because I think it's thrown
There's
together.
something about their conversation that's just like off.
You think them niggas even like each other? Like,
I
It
you
is
know
kind
what,
of
though?
a weird combination,
Yeah,
though.
but I know Fab and all of them have from. I don't know. That's wrong. From what I see before the podcast, Fab is cool with them, and East is cool with them, and I think Mano. I think they've all been cool because I've seen them
Yeah,
in
They all
different
got that
situations.
New York background.
I
Right?
could
They're all
see-
New York
yeah.
based, New York rappers.
I could see Mano and
Yeah.
Dave East being like friends outside of rap, like
Mhm.
niggas. But I don't know where the rest of them like fit in. Like,
But I mean, like, and Mano and East lyrically are dope. Like their music is dope.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or not Mano and East. Sorry, Fab and East.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
They got the dopest catalog out of everybody there.
oh yeah.
What do you think is off? Is it just the topics that they be talking about, or just the energy in terms of the how they
Yeah,
go
like
back
the
and forth?
the energy and the chemistry.
Mm.
The energy
Yeah.
and the chemistry feels off to me. It doesn't feel like it's cohesive. And then some of they have little clips that's like entertaining and little BuzzFeed shits and everything like that. But when you watch an extended, it doesn't fit. It just feels off. It's the same type of feeling I had with Yayo and what's his name?
And Murder?
Yeah. It just didn't
Which one's
feel
worse?
cohesive. It didn't Mano and Murder
Yeah,
and
for sure.
fucking Yayo.
It's constant yelling.
Really?
It's constant yelling.
You know what podcast sells, and
Mm.
they've been rolling for a minute, but I personally can't sit through an episode. Is the Joe Budden podcast? I'm not
He's
hating
the,
on the background. I'm
the
not hating on
blueprint.
any of the technicalities of it. I think it's all well done, but
Yeah.
in terms of the way they communicate and the shit that they do with each other, I've always been like, I don't fuck with this podcast. Like, there's something about it.
Did you like his other formats though?
Like when he was with Rory and Maul and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just you've
I
never
probably
fucked with the-
preferred those over the current one. Like him right now with that what's his name, Mark Lamont, and then
Mark
Melissa
Lamont, hell
Ford
yeah.
was there for a bit, and they got I can't remember these brothers' names. I think it's
Ice,
light-skinned brother,
Rory.
kind of looks like Willie Hayes here, and then they had the other one. I can't remember his
Queen's
name.
Flip.
Yeah, Queens.
Queens,
But the
yeah.
way like sometimes they go at each other like on some crazy ass yelling shit, like some like they're about to swing on each other shit. And I don't know, even the topics, they just scream over each other sometimes, and I'm just like, this is
I don't
this
get
is
it.
wild.
Doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't flow, in my opinion. I don't know why it's, but shout out to him. He keeps making money. Like Joe's one of the biggest
Making good
podcasters
money,
out
yeah.
there.
For sure.
Yeah,
I
he's found
fucks
a
with-
lane, but
I
Go
fucks
ahead.
with Joe Budden Pod. The things that I don't fuck with the Joe Budden Pod is they really glaze that nigga like nobody's business. Except, and when they don't, then it's like a huge like fire up fight and everything
Fight.
like that. And you see
Fight.
them going at each other. But when it's not, it's like I've seen Joe give half an opinion opposite, and niggas be like, "Yeah, you right, da 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 da."
And then
But
switch
like,
on them.
on that, like they really glazing. And I hate that insider shit that make you feel like hip hop's elite. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, we're not going to talk about this because we don't want to say names, or oh yeah, everybody on the podcast knows what's going on, and outside listening in, us little fucking peons and shit aren't privy to this
Yeah.
hip hop.
And why
elite
even bring
shit.
it up?
And you just holding up like, well, why the fuck you talking about that shit then, nigga? Fuck out of here and go on to the next subject. He's like, well, we know who this is, but we not gonna say anything here because we then shit. You know what? Put on. Let me listen to someone else that's gonna spill
Some
tea
beans, nigga.
or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Spill the beans,
But
nigga.
it's- Spill the beans, this nigga said.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so sometimes like I haven't sat through a whole one, but I'll sit through clips. Like I'll listen to the first 30 to 45 of one. Like it's definitely on the podcast that I listen to, but I listen to a lot of podcasts to figure out how they format their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I could come to us and be like, yo, dog, let's try doing this, and this. Like how we conversate and everything with each other, because these podcasts obviously work.
Facts.
And that's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about what these podcasts are talking about, but I do give a fuck about how they work.
Yeah. I get you.
Because we the motherfucking greatest. I don't give a fuck what
Go.
anybody says. This is the best iteration
No,
of Smoke
he's not.
that's ever been.
Y'all are laughing like he's lying or telling a joke.
No, ain't nobody laughing. They're just
Well,
smiling.
that nigga laughing. Fuck you laughing at, nigga. Nigga ain't lying.
I'm
That shit
smiling.
is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Niggas smiling and agreeing with me, and this nigga saying you talking like he's a joke, and this nigga saying this the best iteration of Smoke.
Ever.
What else we got?
You know what? Let's
I
knock
feel
it.
like all of us are just like anticipating to go quick because we want to meet each other and go see this extra.
we
this-
got-
Oh, yeah.
this shit we
Probably
got.
got leaving about 30.
We got plans.
We got plans to go hang out with each other right away. Like, what the fuck? Yo, Prince Andrew, though, let's just knock that shit out. Like, this fucking weirdo done got himself arrested. No, we've been an hour and 12 minutes into this and haven't hit nothing serious, and we ain't really even done what we supposed to do, which is bring our opinion
Black history
to
is
the
serious.
people. Well, yeah, you're right. Black history serious. Aside from that, though, yeah, we ain't bring no shit to the people. Our opinion to the people. And I think this little royal weirdo.
Talk about the
I think
boy.
this little royal weirdo getting arrested is a long time coming. So, as we all know, the Epstein files were released, and as we all suspected and knew, Prince Andrew's name was all over that shit. But that is also not what he's arrested for. So he's been arrested for misconduct in public office over in the UK after being stripped of his title from his brother. Now, this has to be the most protected man in the history of protected people finally going down, because the Queen protected the shit out of her little boy here. And he is gone. No, she's gone. And she left. And I don't want to say the moment she left, but, you know, within a pretty short time after she left, this man was stripped of his title by his own brother, the new king. And when the Epstein files drops, the man said, yo, come for him. I don't want him. So what does this look like for the rest of my opinion now? It's not really an opinion. I'm going to ask you guys a question. What do you think this looks
So
like
is that-
for the rest of the protected elite in the world? The ones that were being protected by, let's say, a certain monarchy or a certain regime, and
Well, let me
that
ask.
person
Do you know
dies.
the charge that he's being charged with? Can you explain that charge a little bit more? Like, what is that misconduct of public office, and like what specifically are they referring to?
Okay, basically, you know, so I don't have to read this whole fucking thing. They say I was reading and hearing that it's Okay, the Thames Valley Police said in a statement early Thursday that they arrested a man in his 60s on suspicion of misconduct in public office, which carries a maximum sentence of life imprisonment. Jesus, I guess I was wrong about how much time it carried.
He hasn't been formally charged with anything, though.
Oh, he
They
has.
said he was arrested on suspicion of misconduct.
He has now.
but he has not been formally charged.
You sure? Because this is an old article.
Positive.
Okay, so this is an old article that I have, but either way, arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public.
Misconduct in public
They
office. Yeah.
are claiming that they haven't really released details on exactly what that could entail because the scope of the charge is so large. But with Prince Andrew's history and accusations, I don't know what it could be. It could be fucking sleeping with children in the office to hiding money. It's like,
Let me break it down what I'm seeing here. Okay. It says the key details of it is the allegation. The investigation centers on claims that he misused his position as a UK trade envoy, a role he held from 2001 to 2011 by sharing confidential government documents and trade information with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. And then they go into the Epstein files and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But that is like the key center of the
the
investigation.
article that I have does not have that information yet. That's I just have when he was arrested. That's when I put it in the Trello. So shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, fucking. So there you go. Because like I said, it's such a wide scope of charges that he could hit with, but that's the suspicion right there. And what the fuck you giving Epstein paperwork for? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It says in the UK, this is a common law offense committed when a public officer willfully neglects their duty or misconducts themselves to a degree that amounts to an abuse of public trust. It eventually charged and convicted. The offense carries a maximum sentence of life in
see,
prison.
and that's where they get you. There's like a lot of things carry a maximum sentence of life in
There's a
prison.
wide, there's a
But
wide.
they can
scope.
also give you a fucking fine for some of those same offenses. So we have to be careful on expecting this man to go to jail for a long time or to go to jail
Well,
at
it
all.
also- they say here in bold writing, the specific arrest is not related to sexual assault or trafficking allegations.
Nope.
Though
Yeah.
other police forces are reportedly reviewing those broader links as a part of a wide inquiry.
This could be something as simple as you knew what he was doing. Why would you associate your name with him?
Exactly.
Yeah, and just get whatever the minor offense charges that they can slap on him for that. And so somebody officially is charged, and he officially is charged with something.
Now-
I could see it being like
Now,
that.
do you
You know what?
do you think that now that he is officially stripped of his title and no longer under that royal umbrella, that do you think that even the past will protect him, or do you think the king is just like, yo, I've had enough of my brother besmirching my fucking family name, and you know, after the Diana shit, all this shit, he just wants to clean it up and just like go cook him, make an example.
Ain't
I
no
don't think
cleanup.
that. I think they stripped him of his title, and that's like their form of punishment, and that's as far as they want to take it. But I believe that the family's still going to protect him as much as they can. But I think they didn't. They're doing it in a way that they don't have to be
Public with
public
it?
about it, because now that
I think
Yeah.
that they stripped him of his title way back. They stripped him of his title a long while ago, just so the headlines didn't say
Yeah.
Prince Andrew.
Prince?
Yeah.
It said
Mm.
Andrew Wanabottom.
One about him.
All of a sudden.
Onomatopoeia.
What's his name?
Mountbatten. It says
Yeah.
Mountbatten.
Yep.
Mount Bottom.
Yeah.
Mount. So when the headlines come up, because at the end of the day, we are like the world is a headline society, and if this is the headlines, like a lot of us will know, we know between the lines that's Prince Andrew, but when it comes out and those, it's not Prince Andrew in the headlines.
Yeah.
The monarchy's association with these allegations or whatever the fuck it is, or the scandal, will definitely die out quicker than if it said Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're just scrolling through and you say Andrew Waterbottom. I don't know his nigga's name. Mount Button. Joe not I'm not gonna put his name with that. But then you just scroll through and just keep going by, because I don't know who Andrew
Yeah, I get it. I get
Waterbottom is.
but
I didn't even know.
You gotta imagine that. you got to imagine that every newspaper or anybody that's going to report this, if they want to get the clicks, they're going to add that Prince no matter what.
They
And I
haven't-
don't think
Well, they have
Really?
to write. If they want their
because
editorial,
every article I've
they
seen
have
is
to write
says Prince
former.
Andrew.
If they want to
Like
be
on the headline?
Yeah, former.
they have to write former, right? If they want to
Yeah.
be editorially correct. So
Yeah.
I do think it's a narrative play in a sense. Like, distance yourself, change the narrative as much as you can.
Yeah.
They've used English language to do that for years, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we
Yeah.
sit here today calling rapists and murderers and killers colonizers. I don't know how the fuck we call them that, but we do.
Right?
And,
Like,
and to me,
change the words, man.
Well, now we changing the meaning of
100%.
colonizer, though. No, real talk.
and it definitely to me feels like
So-
the Halle Berry getting the Oscar for Monsters Ball. Like, let's just give the people this so they be quiet about all the other
Other shit.
things that we missed on and all the other
Brats.
bits that's going on type thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think he has to fall because the evidence was overwhelming and the public shame and the whole Netflix is the biggest streaming service on the planet.
Oh, yeah, they had
stream
that
his
doc on
ass
him.
around the world doing something.
yeah.
Then there's pictures of him on like a little boat with he looked like a young girl. And there's all this
Cooked.
overwhelming evidence that
Cooked,
people were
bro.
seeing. I think they looked at it like, okay, you're gonna have to do some sort of
Yeah.
justice or fall, some kind of fall.
Yeah.
But it'll be the softest fall for someone of that size and stature. I guarantee it. Like they're saying it's bad enough because I don't think anyone from a royal family has had any sort of judicial prosecution in 300 years
like
or
that.
something like that. It's been like an insanely long time. But so just to sully the name alone might be bad enough for them. But I don't think he's going to serve any substantial time or anything like that. Like it's going to be a pillowy fall from here on out.
If Trump didn't serve time, he's not serving time.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. Hey, so
The world's hilarious right now, bro.
it's fucked up. It's
I feel like I'm watching an episode. Like when I flick on the TV, and of course I'll go through the news, the bias. All news channels on TV are biased, whatever. But I feel like if I see enough of them, I can at least get an idea what's going on in my backyard. But it feels like I'm watching an episode of what's that with Jason Bateman?
oh
Of Arrested Development. I'm watching an episode of Arrested Development. Cause it's sometimes you see some shit that's happened. I heard Trump. What the fuck was it? Did I put it in here? I can't remember. He said something about something. Like he was talking about he called the Supreme. Okay, so he was getting mad at the Supreme Court because they wouldn't let him put.
yeah, they
tariffs on
ruled them
everything.
unlawful.
Yeah,
Again.
so he said, and then he said in the same sentence, if they wanted to, they should be, or something like they should let me destroy the
I
world.
could destroy the country.
Or if I wanted to,
Yeah, I could destroy the country.
Yeah, some
Some
wild shit.
wild
like that.
ass fucking crackhead shit.
And I saw this. I was like, listen, I'm gonna be 100% full disclosure. I was on the throne, just scrolling through TikTok,
Like that was
and I saw it, and I had to make sure I wasn't watching AI because this to me was like, this can't. There's no way someone in public office said this
He
shit.
did.
Like, even if, however he meant it, you have to be smart enough to know that sometimes what you say can be skewed to someone's agenda. So if you use these specific words, anybody could use what you say to push the most wildest part of their agenda.
Fact.
But we know he don't give a fuck about that. Like,
Nah.
Which is crazy.
I'm used
I
to
want
it
a
by now.
politician that will lie to my face and make me feel good. Pause.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? I miss the days of a politician that was like, yeah, aliens are real and they're really living amongst us and using our resources, but let me just here's the All-Star game or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just go to the All-Star game and shake some hands and make you feel good. I miss those days where the world was fucked
Trump
up.
does lie
but
to
not
you.
right
Trump-
there.
Trump-
I'm like, I don't know what you're
Trump-
talking about. Like, he just lied to you to the point where you think you're
That brother
stupid.
told many lies.
Yeah.
So don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah.
Like, bro, like we just
But his lies are so. I feel like when Trump lies, it's like a 6-year-old telling you that they fought Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, his lies are so out there. He was like, all right, son, cool. Like, and then the pterodactyl came. It's like, yeah, I get it,
Yep.
little boy. Like,
And that doesn't make you feel
Yeah.
good.
Trump's lies are
He tells the
extravagant.
best stories.
those are the best stories, bro.
Didn't he recently say that China's going to take over Canada and make them give up hockey?
Oh no, they're gonna shut down the Stanley Cup and take hockey away, but The NHL is an American organization. So
Nancy Reagan at least told us to just say no.
thank you.
Like the whole reason why I haven't done
While
and I'm not
selling the
gonna lie,
most
whole
drugs,
reason
nigga.
why I haven't done like crazy drugs is all because of Nancy Reagan's campaign.
That's funny.
And
Keep in mind that a lot of my family members are dead.
the reason why I sold so
And they
much
did
drugs
because
was
of
because of
Reagan
Nancy Reagan's
administration.
campaign.
Yeah.
God damn,
Same fucking thing, bro. It's not a it's not a lie.
The lies made me feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the girls love my belly until we get into a fight. Then I'm a fat motherfucker. But
See what I mean?
So, you know what I'm saying?
There's-
So love me while we good. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
making sense, fam. He's spitting. He's out here spitting facts, fam.
No, I'm not. Nigga. No, I haven't been spitting facts this whole fucking
Hey,
episode.
listen, bro.
nigga.
The truth is not in here. Why you frozen smiling at niggas? Oh, jeez.
Who's at your door, Thaddy? Pause here. Before we go, I think we should go soon because this was just. I feel like this episode was just the episode of niggas catching up and having fun.
It was.
It wasn't too much, you know what I'm saying? I was slacking on everything like that on the Trello and
Rest
all
in
that.
peace,
But
Jesse
before we
Jackson,
go, all the fun that we had, we did that last
Impossible.
week. Nigga. We had
Impossible.
a conversation before we started.
Impossible.
Didn't we talk about Jesse Jackson
How?
last week?
How?
We did. We did.
On the
Don't-
podcast?
How?
Oh no!
How?
I think it was just on
How?
the.
Yo, I
it was
just
in the
saw my
chat.
boy in
It
the
was in the
back.
chat.
How?
Yo,
It
shout
was in the
out,
chat.
This nigga-
shout out Thaddeus in the back.
Like how?
Tell him to pop his head back up, man.
Yo,
Tell
yo,
him to
shout
stop
out to
hiding.
Baby
Bring his
Thaddy.
head back up, man.
Yo, tell Baby Thaddy to come back too. This man.
I don't see him enough. Where you go?
Stand up.
Where's my nephew?
They want to say hi to you.
Where's my nephew?
Where is he at?
Hey,
Oh, hey,
hey, nephew.
He's hiding behind you.
Hey, hey.
Oh, shit. There you
Well, yeah,
go.
He's like a grown man
It's,
already.
it's impossible for us to have spoken about him on the podcast last week.
Yeah, we have
He
not.
was in the chat.
No, I think it was the
It
chat.
was the chat because it's impossible. He died on the 17th. Like,
Did we talk about Robert? We talked about Robert Duvall last week, though.
Nah.
no, all in the
No, 'cause I
chat.
remember. So when I was saying, speaking of Black History, who were we talking about when I was clowning about that? Who passed? Oh, that was Dawson Creek nigga.
Yeah, that's who we talked about last week. James
Yeah,
Vanderbeek
okay.
or whatever.
Yo, this
Um,
nigga quit
okay, so
drinking.
before we get to the,
This nigga quit drinking heavy and his brain got fucked up. Nigga, I might need you to start drinking
nigga-
again
this nigga-
so you
you see
can
how-
remember
you
some
see how-
shit.
Wait,
you see how this
Isn't
nigga
he-
had to
he's
correct
drinking
himself
right
when he
now?
said- Yeah, he had to correct
He used to
himself. No, he corrected himself. He said quit drinking, but he corrected himself.
drinking.
He said quit drinking.
No,
heavy.
Heavy.
we know there's two versions of Will Hayes, bro. We know there's two versions of Will Hayes. Okay. There's like yeah, he's right, but there's two respectable
so before-
versions.
Oh, shit.
but it is the anniversary of Malcolm X's assassination today.
Oh,
I
really?
believe.
Yeah, so that's what I
Or
was
was
gonna
that
say.
yesterday?
Yeah. So before we get into the RIPs, let's talk Black folk history. Start with that one, the anniversary of Malcolm's assassination. Let's talk.
Nigga.
Yeah, dude, you brought that up.
Well,
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you were going to talk. I thought you were. Nah, it's a sad date. Malcolm X got murdered.
Wow, bro. Like, yo.
have you seen those memes going around talking?
Ugh.
It's like they're asking their kids like who killed Malcolm X?
Nah, I ain't seen that.
Nah,
People
Yeah,
joking
it's just
about
like
that.
they'll ask their kids like who killed Malcolm X? And these little kids be like white people. Like it's funny.
I ain't seen that one.
They're,
Nah.
I mean, it's a
That's
broad
crazy.
brush, but they're probably not wrong.
the government.
Yeah, the government.
Yeah,
Run by
for
white
sure.
people.
I mean, if you in the
But-
U.S., yeah, 100%.
But
Sensational
this nigga
conversation.
said, but
Yeah,
I remember.
I heard this nigga say,
I remember when I was when I was a kid and Cross Colors came out with the Malcolm X gear,
Mm.
and I was losing my shit over that shit. I
all
didn't
we
know
ever
what it was, but it
wanted.
looked cool. Yeah, look cool. These cats. You remember we had the fucking cats with the metal plate on them
X.
and the X and stuff like that. So I talked to my pops. I'm like, yo, pops, I need this gear. I need that Cross Colors Malcolm X gear. He's like, okay. And then he came back and gave me a big ass, thick ass fucking book. He said, before you put
Read
the
this first.
clothes on, read this.
yeah, I remember you telling the story.
So I read the Malcolm X biography.
Okay.
And I also want to give a shout out to Ross Hart. Ross Hart, he was a substitute teacher at Ian Basil
I just see him.
in grade 8 or 9. I think it was grade 8. and we were doing book reports. And for whatever reason, my dumb ass is like, "Well, I've been reading this book. Can I do a book report on this book?" He looks at it, looks at me, he's like, "You can, but I'm gonna mark you with more scrutiny." Now, as a young man, I was like, "Fuck, like, what do you mean mark me with more scrutiny? Because I'm black and I'm reading this, da da da."
Yes.
So I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna prove him wrong." So I did the book report on Malcolm. I studied this shit. I went to the library and got fucking like little films and shit,
microfiche.
and everything,
Shout out to the
microfiche or whatever on
library.
Malcolm X, and studied that shit. I had a book report and all that shit, and I gave it to him, and he gave me a good mark. And he's like, and so the teacher, Ross Hart, was like, "How do you feel about your history?" And he asked me the questions, and he's like, "Listen." He's like, "Black people did not kill Malcolm X." He's having this conversation with me. I'm like, this is a white teacher who I thought was cool because his brother was Bret the Hitman Hart. And he's schooling me. And then I go to my pops, and then he's like, and I talked to my pops about it and showed him the book report. And after reading through the whole book, he's like, "Do you still want to read it? You still want to wear you still want to wear his clothing?" And it's like, "Yeah, I do." So I got some Malcolm X shit, but I knew so much about Malcolm X because people in my life were like, "Do not celebrate someone until you know exactly who the fuck they are." And that's my Malcolm X story and that's how I am to this day. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like the Che Guevara shit, people putting on Che Guevara shirts. And I was like, that kind of takes away from what the fuck he stood for.
Right?
Like, how come we're getting this the anti-capitalist motherfucker and you
You're
over here
selling his
just
shirt.
capitalizing off shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that was, and from an early age, that was one of those points in my life where, you know, it's one of the good things my pops taught me. But when you have motherfuckers that are in your life that like the old motherfuckers that want to teach you on that shit, I thought that shit was cool as fuck because now I won't put a motherfucker on me. Pause.
That you
know
don't
what?
understand.
Stop there.
Yo, but did that teacher
hold on.
ever explain to you why he was going to mark you harder though? Like, what was-
Yeah, it's because
The importance of it.
the importance of it, and because I'm black, and I'm not and this is a book report that's means something. This is a book that I'm reading that means something to me. So if I come in there and just half-ass it, if I just go, "Oh, Malcolm X was a black dude," he wanted to make sure I was reading the shit and understanding the shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he did it.
What age was this?
Because this was either I'd
That'd
say
be 6
grade
or
8 to
7.
grade 9,
No, it had to be
whatever.
6 or 7 because that's yeah, you're you're older than me a little bit, so yeah. But yeah, because that's when that shit dropped for me, and I felt the same way. I was like, "Yo, I want that gear," but like moms, and it was like, "Yo, here, watch these here documentaries and come sit with me and learn some shit before you."
Yeah, let's say 14, 15.
Yeah. That was just good
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
so I
no,
feel
shout out
grade
Malcolm,
9.
man. Shout out Malcolm.
That's interesting that he would mark you harder though, because I
don't think
I
if
don't
he
know. I'm kind of
marked me
torn
harder, but I
between
think-
like
Yeah, go ahead, keep
like
going.
if he was just like, "Hey, if you're gonna do this, I want you to really understand it, not hold you to a higher caliber of like marking because of the."
Well,
subject
how would he
matter,
how would he
know what
get
I mean?
you to really understand it
understand.
without
what he's saying.
saying like, "I want to give you a challenge by marking you harder"? Like
Now, before you answer, remember that he's also working with the tools that he had at the time. This is a predominantly white and immigrated school, and at that point, the immigration was predominantly Middle East.
and I can promise you,
He's letting me go outside of the curriculum,
exactly.
right? And this is a white
Okay.
teacher, that doesn't teach much black kids, and the tools that he's using to try and make sure I learn something without trying to overstep, type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough. I could.
Because I can tell,
So him saying I'm gonna mark you with more scrutiny just might have been a poor choice of
words.
words.
and I can tell you,
You know what
I
I'm
can
saying?
tell you,
Probably.
That shit fucked me up for a minute, like the whole time. Sorry to interrupt, Cross, but the whole time it was years. I was well into high school before I finally realized that this motherfucker
You might
wasn't
have
being
been
a
helping.
dick.
what he was
You know
doing.
what I'm saying?
What
Yeah,
he was
because
doing. Yeah.
at face value, it sounds like, okay, if you want to learn about your people, I'm gonna make it harder for you.
No,
Yeah,
That's what it-
yeah.
No, I get that that's not what it was, but like
That's
at
what it
face
felt like,
value,
yeah.
that's what it
I
sounds
feel
like, right?
you.
100%.
But I can
don't disagree.
I can also say here and say from knowing Ross Hart, outside of him just being a substitute teacher and the name he brought up and that whole family, I don't want to sit here and go, they for the culture, like, because that's such a hashtag now, you know what I mean? But like, they were some of
Like
the
a
first
buzzword.
people to advocate for black rest. He got Bad News Allen his job. Like, they were some of the first people to go to Vince, and so I don't think he was trying to like. I think he was feeling like, hey, this is
he
this is
definitely wasn't.
important, and I feel that this is important too. So maybe to him, marking it harder was a challenge for himself as well, because it's like,
And I don't think
he doesn't. Maybe he didn't
actually
know, so
marked
he
it
had to
harder.
find out. He had to find out more history in order to mark this properly. So in turn,
I don't
it
thi-
made
and-
him
yeah.
study. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I don't think he marked it harder.
yeah,
But I think
Probably
that what he
yeah.
was trying to say is, I'm going to make sure you don't half-ass this shit.
yes.
Yeah.
You're learning about something important to you, so I want to make sure you learn.
Yeah.
And I think he was just trying to make sure that a black kid that's not coming up in a predominantly black society, that probably doesn't have the influences and tools around him
Yeah.
that black kids need to grow up properly, is actually learning from this shit and has an quote unquote ally. I hate saying ally.
It's so weird because
you know what I'm
there's no need for that. Why do we need allies? It shouldn't even
'Cause
be
you
a
have
thing.
enemies, nigga.
No, I
What do you
get,
mean why?
I get that.
You
I
have
get
enemies.
that's the point.
That's why.
That's the fucking
This is the
point.
conversation.
That's the fucking
So
point.
now I have a question though.
Enemies.
I'm
is the
muting
fucking
myself.
point,
Though.
bro.
Go ahead.
I have a question though. Would you listen to his opinion about Kanye West at the Super Bowl?
Fuck yeah.
Does he have a right to make a comment about that?
I ain't gonna listen, but he has the right to make a comment.
Okay.
I was
EJ, we need to have a conversation.
Can we speak?
bro.
Can he speak about Lenny Kravitz at the Super Bowl?
you know, he can say whatever he wants. It's
We-
all good.
will-
I just may not be
Will
the
you?
one
Will
listening.
you? No, hold on. Will you only listen to? Will you only listen to half the conversation if he speaks about Lenny Kravitz at the Super Bowl?
Okay, so yo, Thaddy, let the people know why we're here. Let the people know
No,
why
good.
we're
That
here.
was
Real
good.
quick. Let the people know why we're
I'm
here.
just tell him.
Let the people know why we're here.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
this,
you
this
saying?
part of this point of the conversation, like that part, like Daddy, let them know why we came to this part of the conversation.
Because of the Jews.
He's
Oh, Thaddeus. He's always plugging that.
You know, and for anyone listening, I am not anti-Semitic. I just make a joke about a joke about a joke.
What I meant was the history as to why you asked that question, because of their group chat, and then how EJ came in the group chat and said, "Hey yo," and
Fuck
shut the
that
group
shit.
chat down for a minute.
Fuck this guy.
Shut it down. Threw the toothpick in our faces and shut
Fuck
it down.
his whole
It made
opinion.
made every nigga feel like, damn, any white person ever gave me an opinion on anything, I feel like I sold my whole fucking nation out. This nigga said he liked cheeseburgers. I was like, well, fuck, maybe I just like chicken burgers now. Like, what?
I had a white guy tell me I had a nice shirt the other day. Now I have to change
So-
my shirt. Like,
So, so murder. So I'm just gonna. Is it okay? We putting this out in the public? That's
Go
cool.
ahead. Let's
Yes.
go. Go
So
with it.
murder put. We have a group chat. The four of us have a group chat. Murder put in the group chat. This dude, this influencer, I guess you could say, a podcaster,
just some random fucking
TikToker
clip,
or whatever.
short.
Twitch, some
talking-
Twitch.
And
kid.
he's not wrong.
Yeah, some Twitch kid.
Hold on, wasn't it me? I thought I posted it.
Was it
Did
you?
you
You
post that in
definitely
there?
posted it.
Was it Jude? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jude put in there.
No, I replied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
Nigga, I feel like we all replied. I don't know if that's the important part of the conversation. Nigga, yeah,
No,
replied.
because of how it looked in the motherfucking chat, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Continue.
Listen, wrong with-
No,
wrong with it,
I
man.
appreciate you, Flip Mode Squad. So listen, Jude put it in there. So it was a TikToker dude talking about why we need, is basically talking about why we need Kanye at a Super Bowl performance from Kanye and how dope it would be.
Yeah.
And then I think Murder Mason, you replied talking about, yeah, he's not lying.
lies.
Like, if he comes out,
Oh, no lies told. Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, shut shit down.
Kanye came out in the Super Bowl.
And then Malcolm X over here.
So, and everybody, and that day, I read that shit and I was like, yeah, that would be dope. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I was gonna say something to agree to it, and then bloom, bloom, the WhatsApp notification went off, and Anthony, EJ, I'm saying your government right now.
Yeah, you out here calling government. Might as well drop the last name.
No.
We ain't gonna do
do
that.
that.
We ain't gonna do that. I don't know what your taxes look like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We kinfolk. I ain't gonna
Tony.
do that. But EJ came in and shut Toby.
Tony. Fucking
sorry, my
wow.
Oh.
Where'd you
Yeah,
bring
he
that?
said Toby. I don't know, nigga. I've been drinking on some tequila. So EJ came in and shut the shit down and made motherfuckers feel like we was
Came in.
Listen,
I came in hot.
listen,
I came in hot. I could break down further and let
can
you know the
break it down?
backstory.
Break down what you said, of
I'll break
course,
it
because I
down.
don't want to speak for you.
Yeah. No,
And after you said it, I kind of agreed with you.
I give a
But
backstory
let the
to it, but
folks
we can
know.
save that for the next pod because there is a clip that it's in the Trello right now that I want y'all to watch, but that's gonna take way too much time away from this pod. But that is a part of my emotional triggers, let's say, for why I responded the way I did. Because I ain't crazy. Homeboy's clip is really meaningless. He's harmful as shit. He's some little kid, 20-something, probably twitching video games. He's got his little following, and he gave his opinion on what would be a dope halftime show. You know, Kanye would be amazing. He'd shut it down. Yeah, no shit. I agree. Kanye is one of the greatest artists of our generation. So I'm like, yeah, good point. My overall arching argument is, for me, when I'm having black discussions, meaning like black history, black Americans, black Canadians, whatever, when we're talking about our culture, our history, the things that we've done in the past, things that we're doing now, things that we're going to do in the future, I'd prefer if that conversation was centered around more black people. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of white people telling black stories or giving black culture their
None
opinion,
of that
or
happened
rating-
though.
Or rating,
That's the
that's
or
whole
rating
thing.
black culture.
None of that happened though.
But he's not.
Hold up,
he's not
Daddy.
rating
Hold
black
up.
culture.
None
He's-
of
Hold on.
None of that happened.
Can y'all listen before?
Go ahead.
Can you let EJ finish what he's saying? Yo?
No, yeah,
Let
yeah,
EJ
in that clip,
continue,
like I said,
both of y'all
he-
like was just
yeah, they were waiting to say that. No, I said at the beginning, in that clip, he really didn't do anything too crazy. He just gave his little opinion on why Kanye would be dope. Then people in the comments have their comments. I'm coming in from a whole. This is everything. This is everything that I'm
I
coming.
get
not
you.
just this dude. And that's why I said this is more about me than it is about
I
him.
get you.
I just have a very sensitive button now where I'm kind of tired of hearing white people tell me about my culture. Tell me
this is
who's dope. Tell me who's not dope. Tell me all the shit they want to tell
this
me.
is where
It's like,
I got to tell you, you're wilding, bro. You're wilding.
Go ahead.
You're wilding on that because the man didn't post a fucking historical anything about Kanye.
Nah.
There was a short clip of this would be dope if this happened here. That's it. I don't know
Facts.
if you jumped into the comments and started reading other people's.
I did.
Why? Because why?
Because
No.
pissed me off.
This nigga was asking us what we think about this 30-second clip. Not
Facts.
what you, that was it. You decided.
He's-
No, but you,
like I
no, but
said-
hold up. Because he could have said the same thing about fucking Mick Jagger, and it would have meant the exact same thing, bro. And Joe Budden could have said the same thing about Mick Jagger, and it would have meant the exact same thing. Bro, that's an inward. I get it, and it's something.
It is inward,
It's
for sure.
something that it causes the anger that they claim we have, and we really don't have anger. Like, we're chill, nigga.
No,
Black people are chill, nigga. We are.
We're supposed to have anger.
Nah.
And if you don't,
We're
you,
just
like I
supposed to
said,
do-
Malcolm X, shout out to Malcolm
We're
X.
just supposed to
He
do better.
told us to have some anger. Stop always just turning your
But-
cheek. We don't
But
always
now
have to
we're
lead with
reaching.
love.
But now
You
this is
can
where
be
you're
angry.
reaching.
It's
This is
okay to be an
but
angry black
this is
person.
where
Fuck how they want to label
This is
it.
where you're reaching though into something that has nothing to do with that, because you're talking about black history and there was nothing before or after that clip that warrants anything to where your anger is
Yeah.
coming from. About
Let's
a black,
keep it there. Then.
because he could, like I said, he could have said the same thing about any artist. If a
No,
white,
I agree. That's why
not
you
any-
saw how I ended it. I said, remember at the end of it, I said he could have said Kanye's the greatest ever.
it don't
He could have
matter.
said Kanye's the worst ever. I'm saying I'm coming from a place where I don't even care what his opinion is. I don't even want to hear
the
their
conversation
opinion.
was about music, bro. It was about music and a performance.
So what-
We're
Let me
interjecting
ask-
race into it because he didn't.
I am.
Because he
Yeah.
didn't say anything about Kanye would be a dope black artist to fucking,
No,
or he didn't say
he
anything
didn't.
about anybody being a dope. That's why I asked you about Lenny Kravitz. Would you have only listened to half the conversation if he would have brought up Lenny Kravitz, because Lenny Kravitz is half white? You see what I'm saying, bro?
I hear you.
Like this,
I hear what you're
because
saying.
like for him to, if he would have sit there and said Michael Jackson put on the greatest Super Bowl opinion of all time or performance of all time, you'd have been like, that's a trash opinion because of his skin color. That can't work, bro. That can't.
I don't know if
that
I
can't
don't know if
work.
that was my underlying opinion.
That's
I
what
hear
it
what you're saying.
sounds
'Cause
like.
everyone's allowed
That's
to have
what it
opinions. I'm
sounds
just
like.
saying. I'm saying for me, I'm not even trying to go to their platforms to hear their opinions no more.
No,
Not when it
I
has
get it.
anything to do with my culture.
But I think I think what Thaddy
So,
was
let me
trying to
ask
do
you-
is
let
ask
me-
us a question about what we feel
Can I,
about what
can
he
I
was
throw
asking.
can I throw an interjection in
content.
there real quick? Can I
Yeah.
throw an interjection in there real quick?
Oh yeah.
And this is what had me. Amazon just opened up on my shit. This girl thinks she's slick. This is what had me saying I think I might agree with EJ. Where it's like sometimes I feel like certain things in Black culture aren't accepted or solidified until white folk are on board with it.
I mean,
Like it has to be accepted
what do you
by
mean?
the outside
For us to
the
accept
mass-
it?
So no, for globally to accept it. Until white folk are like, you know what, that's cool.
Well, I mean,
And
they
then
spend a lot of
everybody
money.
Gets on board.
No, I totally get what you're saying,
You know
but
what I'm saying? Yeah.
that wasn't really the
At all.
conversation. To me, it's almost like
all. No,
it's
I
almost
don't-
like if like for instance, if who's a white sportscaster, if he's
Fucking
like,
Troy
oh,
Aikman.
LeBron had a great game, are you going to be like, why the fuck is this guy talking about niggas?
No.
So
I said
so why can't-
I'm not consuming his opinion anymore.
what if you, okay?
That's all I'm
So,
saying.
Who is he?
So you won't listen to a white podcaster talk about black athletes?
Their opinions no longer hold this value, and it probably should have never.
So
held
no
value,
white people should
be
listen
honest.
to you say anything on this podcast.
They probably shouldn't. I'm not trying to uplift.
No,
them. I'm here to talk to my people.
nigga.
I am confused.
Yeah.
They don't have
Because
to.
how did this?
But no,
how did
think
we
about this.
get
Think
here?
about-
Hold on. So white people cannot have an opinion.
No one
on-
said they cannot have anything. I said
Sorry.
I'm choosing
No, you're-
my audience. For a long time, they've controlled all the narratives, the history books. Damn near.
So you're
I'm
Yeah.
based on everything. That's why I said this wasn't about that guy. Not at all. What he did was so minor, nothing. He just
but it's
some
the
kid
basis.
thinking
It's
and
what we're
talking.
yeah, but it's the basis.
I'm saying for me, overall, there's been a lot of history and commentary and platforms that are controlled by a certain demographic that want to tell me about my culture and my history. I don't want to hear their opinions.
You know what it
Yeah, but
is? You know what it is?
Even,
No, hold
even
on,
when
hold
they're
on.
not talking about
Or
culture
history?
or history.
You know
Like,
what
this
it
is-
is? No, all
Maybe
Anthony
yeah,
is
like
saying,
Maury said,
all
maybe on that
Anthony's
one it's a
saying-
reach, but I'm saying it's overall. It's not just about that small podcast that we
Yeah,
cut
all,
out of it.
hold on. All Anthony
enough.
is
No
saying,
one's- no
all
one's saying
Anthony
that
is
you
saying
can't-
is
you
like
can't have
anybody can say whatever they want. Anybody can have an opinion and feel the way they want. But
Absolutely.
unless your opinion doesn't hold weight in my
Like, I don't
decisions
validate it.
or how I feel it. I don't validate it.
But you
It might
don't
even
see
be
what
the
that
same- I'm not
creates
even-
though.
I can agree with
But
you.
you
I
see,
can
you see
agree
what that
with you.
creates is what I'm saying is
It doesn't create.
no, yes
anything.
it does
doesn't
because
create
now he's
anything.
like
No, it
I don't
doesn't.
fucking
Dog,
even
dog.
hear it.
Dog, he didn't say that, dog.
Okay.
You see what? No, you see
he's saying-
it
he's saying
creates it with
holds
y'all.
less value.
All right.
He's not saying it holds less value.
To me.
He
Because-
literally
well, to
said-
him-
No, because
To me,
listen, and
he's actually saying it right now. He said,
he's saying that what this person's saying does not hold weight with me or my steps going forward.
Are you sure?
What Anthony is saying 100% is what people should be holding on to. And if you have an issue with that, it's because you let other people hold weight in what the fuck you do. He's just saying you can have this opinion and thank you very much for your opinion and I value your opinion. But my weight is going to be held. My steps are going to be held in what I want to, what I feel is dear to me and my people.
My point
and my going
Of
forward.
the whole
So it's like
is
you're
the
like, so what
drastic
he's saying
jump,
doesn't hold
bro.
weight.
It's a
It's not a
it
drastic
is,
jump.
It is.
dog.
It is. It's a drastic jump. The man's fucking talking about fucking music
Dog,
and a
dog,
performance,
calm
and
down.
all of a
You
sudden,
yell, you have
niggas is
closer
like
to the
talking
mic,
about
dog.
niggas.
No, dog. You
It's
have a
like-
microphone. You can yell and sit back. You can sit
Listen,
back.
bro. All
You have
I'm
a mic,
saying
you
is,
can yell and sit
all
back.
I'm
That's the
saying is
point
this
of
shit
the
is
microphone.
wild for a man to say this performance would
You
be
say
great and fuck him and his opinion on Black history. What
That's not what he
the
said.
fuck
That's not
are
what-
we
but that's
talking
not what
about,
he
nigga?
said. That's not what he said.
Oh,
dog.
I'm not listening to him. No.
Dog,
Okay,
I think
dog,
we can
that's
simplify
what
it that
you
way if
heard.
you want, but that was definitely not the overarching
okay.
point.
It's
No, that's what
it's
you
fuck
heard.
him because of
No,
his.
listen,
his
hold on,
people's-
hold on,
no,
hold on.
hold on.
Heard her.
It's
Hold
fuck
on.
him.
Stop,
It's fuck
stop.
him because of
Everybody
his
needs
people's
to stop.
past
I'm
opinions
muting
on
everybody.
our
I'm
fucking
muting everybody. No,
no,
stop.
so
Stop.
listen, it is what he said,
Honey.
right? And then he did clarify that he is reaching and he understands that.
But then double down
It's
on the
still-
reach. Then double
Exactly.
down on the
So
reach.
the-
So what are we doing?
What you mean? I did. I said like it's not about him, and I know that I took it into an overarching thing, and it's
Right.
about me and how I'm looking at life and how I've seen the history and who's
But
telling me things and all that shit.
But I'm just saying, his opinion on music
On Kanye,
holds no
yeah.
weight to you because he's white. His opinion on music,
His
not his
opinion on black
on
music.
your culture.
His opinion.
Hold on, let me finish.
He's
Just let me
right.
finish. It's not his opinion on our culture, not his opinion on our history, not his just music that he is enjoying. He can't have that. His opinion holds no weight because of his color.
His opinion on like African music or African culture holds no weight to me because of his culture.
Most
Yes,
music is African and
it's
and
like
communicated
like
in
my
things.
opinion. If I went into Chinatown and tried to give them, I don't know, my opinion on kung fu, and I'm just rambling right now, but like, how much are they supposed to listen to me?
If you're a fucking master,
if you're-
they should fucking listen very well.
Potentially,
It doesn't matter
Is
what
this guy
color
a
you are.
master at the music?
But
Is this
but
guy a
it's
master
not
at
even.
We don't hold on. That's hold on. That's where I'm trying to get to. One, we have no backstory or history on even who this fucking following this guy
we have
is.
no idea who
So
he
he
is.
could be,
No
he
idea.
could have been some guy with a huge fucking following and a critic, and people follow him, and
And I,
you know what I'm saying? It could have been Siskel and Ebert sitting there saying Kanye West
So does
could have been
Siskel
the
and
greatest
Ebert-
thing, and you'd still be
So-
like, yo, fuck.
and I'm saying I
Does
agree with
Siskel
you.
and
He could
Ebert's
have
opinion
he could
hold
have
weight
all
on
that
what you
following,
want?
but for me personally, based on what I've experienced and the history I have and the world that I'm living in today, I don't need that opinion. I don't even think it serves me. I'm
And
not
it
even
might
saying his
not.
opinion is necessarily wrong. I'm saying I'd rather get this information elsewhere. I'm not going to their platforms or their shit for
So
their opinion
basically, as
anymore.
if
On
Joe
my-
Hold on,
Budden
let
would
me
have
ask
said
you a
that,
question.
it would have
Hold
made
on,
it would have
hold
held more
on.
weight.
Let me ask
Or
you a question. Let me ask
Jada.
a question
Go ahead,
before
go ahead.
that's answered. Before that's answered, Murder, what's your favorite movie?
Terminator 2, we'll say. Yeah,
If Siskel and Ebert gave that 2 thumbs down, would that make a difference?
of course not.
Okay, Thaddeus, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite rap artist?
I get where you go. I'll play along.
And if me as a black man say, "Yo, Ghostface is trash to me," would that make a difference?
No.
Okay. Now, if EJ is saying this person, what his opinion is on A, B, and C, because that A, B, and C is part of black culture, and right now, I'm only even considering the opinion of black culture about black culture. That's wrong.
Hey, this is
I'm not,
no,
I'm not saying
hold
that
on.
I'm on the same page, but I'm saying you guys are saying that's wrong.
No,
because he's
no,
only
no, because you're-
accepting the opinions of black
Yes,
culture. from
yes,
black
Your
this-
example is not
It's-
very linear.
Here's why. And I'm gonna. Sorry, Thaddeus, but let me get you. Here's why. Because nobody was talking about black culture. He was talking about music. The artist just happened to be a black man.
Does he make black music?
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Then that's black culture, and that's where your
Okay,
disconnect is.
can he have this opinion on Elvis
Black
Presley?
music is-
Hold
not-
on.
no one's
Can
saying
this?
he can't.
Can this?
No one's
Hold
saying he
on.
on, Mason, before you leave, because I want to stay there. Does Kanye not have some overly expressive opinions that are tied around black culture?
Of course he does.
history?
Of course he does.
So like you're trying to separate him like this is so out of left field, and I get it because we want to keep everything so connected as people. Like I said, black people have a hard time hating. Shout out to Malcolm X. Sometimes you need to find that in you.
Nigga, oh,
But I'm
I
not gonna
hate
go too deep
Kanye
with that.
West, but he
My-
made
my
great
point was-
music
I
for
think my
3
point was
albums.
just simple, like
not for no, but for
it's
the
not for
right
no reasons. None of it's for no reason. How the fuck could it come
Of
from no
course
reason?
not.
It comes from history.
But I'm just saying,
it comes
like,
from, it comes from seeing shit, hearing shit all the time.
but
Yes.
take
Yes,
Kanye
but
out.
okay.
Like I did before. Take fucking Kanye out and insert anybody else. Come on, man.
But-
Yeah.
First of all, rock and roll
Like I
itself,
said, it was-
rock and roll itself is from us. So if he has an opinion on that, that's fucking black culture.
Let's stop shouting though. Like,
No,
Yeah,
we
we're
on the
still
Putty
focused.
podcast
It's
right now.
all
Like
good.
I knew this
We
subject
still
would get
have
us.
to
We
let-
should show that clip now. Fuck.
We still have to let motherfuckers speak their minds, and we still have to let motherfuckers get their whole shit out. At the end of the day, we're all doing this
Of
online.
course.
So
I
when
love
we
my
do
nigga.
shout over
He's
each other-
crazy.
Listen,
But I
nigga,
love
you're
him.
doing it now. Nigga, you're doing it now. When you took, because as I was saying, when we're online, when we talk over each other, it sounds like shit. I don't know if any of us has heard the podcast, but when we talk over each other, because it's online, it sounds like shit. When we're in person, Mason, please go all in. That's why we.
I'm
love
about
my
to
nigga.
when I
That's
see
why
you, motherfucker.
That's why you've been my dude since motherfucking 1990, whatever, 1991, before forever.
Holy fuck.
But the thing is like, you guys are not separating.
I can concede where I think I'm wrong. I will concede that if I'm trying to build some sort of holistic, utopia, this is not the mentality that's going to build that. And I'm aware of that. But I'm realizing that that's not the world I'm in. So
I get you, but
but
I think
you
you
know,
on this nigga
Go ahead.
takeover.
it's not a nigga takeover. I don't even think what I'm saying takes over anything. He can have his opinion and he can have a 5,000 followers love his opinion. I just don't think it needs to necessarily be people of my culture or people of my demographic. Like, you get a bunch of people that fuck with him, listen to him. I'm
even
just saying,
beyond
like,
that,
I'm not cool with it. So I'm
But
kind of looking for
it breaks
even
different
down.
people
and
to
sorry
bring
to
me my
interrupt. No,
information.
hold on,
now.
hold on. And sorry to interrupt, but even beyond that, EJ's not even saying that he shouldn't have an opinion or he doesn't deserve an opinion. EJ's only saying, personally, I'm not holding weight to that.
And Mason, when you called me out in the chat right away, you were quick to be like, yo, I quickly said, this isn't about him. This is about me.
I did say this is a
So I'm
you
not
thing.
saying like this guy's done anything weird or his opinion, he shouldn't speak like that. I'm just saying from my overall, like how I've been developing and where I'm at in life, I'm at a point where a lot of the things I'm trying to hear and trying to get my information and opinions from, they are centered around like that culture.
So you'd rather
I-
digest
But
your facts from somebody that looks like you.
or someone
Yeah,
that
that's what
has
I'm
that history.
But you know how you're saying like black people should be angry, which
Some
I
of
do
us.
agree with, right?
Of course.
But like this scenario sounds almost like, you know, when you have a fight with your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, and then all of a sudden she's like, well, you forgot to do the dishes 3 months ago, and you're holding on to like something
when she
that
grabbed the shovel, when she grabbed the shovel,
you're bringing out the wrong reasons at that time. Like, sure, you should be mad for what you were mad about, but like that's not what we're talking about
Yes,
today.
And I'm not saying black people
So
should be mad at him. I'm saying keep it over there.
No, I'm not. But say for you to be like triggered by his
Right.
or his view on music.
Like I said,
Like
it wasn't.
what you're. I know you're saying you're not.
But it
mad at
wasn't him.
but you're-
So I'm not
I know,
triggered by
that's
him. I wanted. That's why I wish we had clipped the other
What do you mean?
thing we have in the.
You're not triggered.
because there's other conversations that I had been paying attention to at the same time that are similar, and I'm like, okay, what he said is not triggering at all. He just said what he said, but I just don't want to hear their opinions. It sounds like I'm coming off hard on these people, but
Okay.
that is what
Can
it
I
is.
ask one thing though?
So I don't understand how you're not triggered if you're saying conversation starts.
Yeah.
You reply. So if
You
you're not
replied,
triggered, why are you
So
replying?
my reply was more like, I'm thinking of you guys. I'm not really thinking of him. So I was
What does
looking at like,
triggered mean?
when y'all see these guys talk, like, do you really care what his opinion is?
It's not about. It's
don't
not
know.
about his opinion.
I
though.
wasn't-
Hold on,
It's the
one
content.
at a-
I wasn't
one at a time.
I wasn't worried about his opinion. I thought he actually has the same opinion I have. I think Kanye would be great. Now, does it matter more because I'm black? I don't think so. But it's a correct opinion, and that's all I was posting. Is like, yo, there's some merit to
yeah.
this.
Like,
I'm not going to him for like, well, what's his opinion on slavery?
Yo, like, here's
You know
the
what I mean?
thing. Like,
no, I know what you mean.
And I get your. You would make way more sense if you had just started a whole nother conversation. Like just
but this is
But
where we're
just-
confused. Let me jump in real quick.
Okay, I hear
Because
you.
it started as, yo,
oh, by all means, Mason, jump in.
nigga, next time I ain't gonna ask then. I'm just gonna jump right the fuck back in like I normally do. All right, fuck manners. Go back to being me. Anyway,
time it's gonna be
Go
like
on,
every
go on,
time.
go
fuck
on.
manners. Go back to being me. Anyways, so how the fuck does it go from here's an opinion that I agree with? Not even about if it would have been written text, then he posted the screenshot of a written text. Would you have then gone to his fucking and found out who this person was that wrote this? And
No,
then
no, it ain't like
this
that.
is where the fucking
That-
no, no.
I
No,
agree.
this is
No, but I
this
agree
is where
with
the
you. I said
disconnect
I-
comes in. Who
I
the
said I
fuck
took the
cares?
Yo, separate yourself
Who
from
the
microphone,
fuck
man.
cares? This is where the disconnect comes in, right?
No, I think
It's like-
I think we're in agreement.
It's like
We're in agreement.
we just need to like separate the fact that the opinion came from a white guy and just allow it to be the opinion out there in the air that it was meant to be. That's why it was clipped as a 30-second clip. There's probably audio clips of the same thing going around somewhere, and
Sure,
nobody has
sure.
an idea who said it. So that's why it's like
I can agree that I read.
because you're gonna
like
you're
even the
gonna
way
have
you
to do a
explained it, had I switched subjects,
yeah.
it would have
Because
been received
you're gonna have to
differently.
do a lot of studying to
But-
avoid white people opinions.
let me put this out there real quick. Let me
Oh,
put this
really?
out there real quick, okay? Because I don't feel like it was a reach. I do feel like Anthony came real militant. Or sorry, EJ. I apologize. I've been
It's
drinking.
all-
I'm
y'all
talking
go ahead.
everybody by the names
All
I grew
good.
up with them with. But you came really militant
Came in
in the
hot.
first reply. You came in hot on the first reply,
Nigga said,
but you kind of like this next ones. We like kind of understood what you were coming from at the end of the day. And I'm not saying that anybody was wrong, but if if the consensus of the group is saying that let's let this dude, regardless of his race, creed, or religion or whatever, have his opinion on Kanye West doing the thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, and I'm gonna say this from the history of the chat and the history from knowing you brothers. If it was a white dude with an opinion that you didn't agree with, you would be on EJ's side. Number one. Number two, 100% Murder. Don't make that
over
face. 'cause
race
Murder, we had this
though, like because a white
Yes,
guy doesn't
Murder.
like
Yes,
Busta
Murder.
Rhymes.
Yes.
Nah.
No, not
Or
Busta
a white
Rhymes.
guy.
Especially
A white guy says
Murder. We had a whole conversation where I had to say chill because the political values of someone you wasn't fucking with because they was white, like not because they was white, because it was the opposite. Sorry, they were liberal in the other one. Sorry, not white, but you weren't fucking with this person because their political views.
Not,
And we can replace race with anything else. Number one.
I wouldn't say that because
Number
I got
two,
a lot of. No, see, that's where you got me.
this is the
fucked up,
specific,
nigga.
but this is the history, dog. This is history.
So you're saying I have no
It's in the-
conservative friends or
it's in
no
the tapes.
friends on the opposite?
I'm not saying no.
The fuck
I'm
is
not.
you saying?
I'm only
I'm
saying
like-
what I said. What I'm saying is you have jumped on the bandwagon of fuck this motherfucker because what he said you did not agree with.
If he disrespected me or something, like
No,
not like what do you
just
mean?
because you
Like,
didn't
not agree with.
exactly what I said. You and all of us have. I've seen it where you jumped on the bandwagon of fuck ABC because their opinion is something that you did not agree with.
Depending
Number
on
one.
said opinion, but sure.
Yeah,
Because you make
but I'm not saying
opinions sound
anything
like
privately.
I don't
This
like
is-
whole milk. Fuck you, nigga. Oh, I don't like apple juice. Fuck you, nigga. Let's be specific about like what we're talking about.
I'm not making
opinions,
anything. I'm not making anything sound like anything. That's how you're
like, what
interpreting
is
it.
these
I'm just saying the opinion.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm not saying specific
Cool.
opinions. You
You make it like
no one's saying anything about whole milk. I'm not making anything like
Continue
anything,
on,
dog. I'm
my
saying
nigga.
words that are very specific. I can't make anything be anything else than what I
you still
said.
fucking here.
Number two, if you are talking about just let this man have his opinion, regardless of what it's rooted in, then the perfect example is you're not letting EJ have his opinion, regardless of what it's
I'm
rooted
totally
in,
letting. I'm just
because
saying,
it doesn't
wow.
align with yours. No, dog, stop. Because it doesn't align with yours.
Now, what opinion am I?
The
not
only
letting
reason
him
why
have?
y'all are jumping on EJ's opinion on, well, EJ's saying his opinion is I'm not fucking with what this dude is saying because he's a white dude talking about black culture.
Cool, but that's
That
why.
doesn't align with what. Okay, but you're not agreeing with EJ because because his opinion doesn't agree with you.
Where's
You're
the
agreeing
problem?
with the white dude saying, Todd, you're agreeing with what the white dude is saying because you agree with his opinion on what he's saying. All I'm saying is use the same energy because you would say, motherfucker EJ, I don't agree with you, but you are right to have your opinion. Next subject. And that's exactly what EJ said in the chat. His opinion is his opinion. I don't align with it because he's white, but he's fully free to have this opinion without argument. EJ didn't argue shit. Y'all niggas is jumping down niggas' throat because he don't agree with you. That's my
want me
point.
to be right? Well, straight up, because it's like it's
No, I'm not. I don't want
No.
you to be anything except for what you are. That's the joy of us being friends in this podcast.
Jay?
yeah. You go, y'all
Okay,
go ahead.
I'm curious.
Well,
Let's
well,
you
remember
go.
you started off with a analogy when you were asking like, do you give a fuck if what I think about Ghostface?
Yeah, someone remember
Right.
that.
Yeah, and I was like, regardless if he's white or black,
Right.
I don't like that is my opinion, and I don't care what you think. And I'm not. You don't get extra points for being black.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you don't lose points for being white. Like your opinion just doesn't align with my opinion,
right.
and that part is cool. Now, like I said, Anthony's opinion is actually super valid.
It is.
But the context in which he
Presented
presented
it.
it did not make sense.
And I can understand
That's all.
where you're-
That's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with his overall arching point, as he put it.
Right.
but
Right.
I'm just disagreeing with the context in
That
which
you
he's
brought it
presenting
up
it.
there. And that's what Mason came. And that's why I said I see
I
where you guys are
also-
coming from, where you say that was posted in the chat, and I took
Right.
that and went here
Yeah.
with it. And that's where I can understand you guys being like, what the
Because-
fuck? How'd you get
because
here?
I know
How'd you get here?
because I know some white people who are pretty knowledgeable in Black history. Not the pain,
Sure.
not the pain,
Sure.
never the pain, because they never get that. But it just hurts me in my heart to know that if we're having a conversation about Black history and Tina starts talking, EJ secretly wants me to shut her up.
I don't.
That's not what
That's
he's
not
saying.
what I said. I just said
Or he doesn't value
if
what's
Will
coming
started
out of her
talking-
mouth.
No,
Or what doesn't-
No, this is the same. This
It
dog,
doesn't.
this is
No,
the
no,
same-
no, no,
Right.
no, 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 no.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Can someone say something?
No, let Mason go.
No, no,
Sorry.
no, no. It's you don't value what she has to say. Period.
I don't think that's
Nigga! No. He said that. It don't mean shit to him.
Now I'll respond. So
what these white
in
nigga, I'm
terms
over
of black history, or black culture, I probably wouldn't put her opinion at the top of what I'm listening to.
whatever
I-
the weight is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that doesn't mean her opinion means nothing. Doesn't mean that she doesn't know anything. I believe that when it comes to my culture and my history, the opinions of outsiders, not just white people, Chinese people, East Indian people, Arab people, people that aren't in the culture, I'm not trying to go to them to educate me or update me on my culture anymore. I'm not really trying to hear their opinions in terms of like how it influences me, not because their opinions aren't valid or they don't know what's good and what's bad or what's, they everyone has that. I'm just saying for me personally, how I want to validate my shit going forward, it's more so focusing on the people that are with the culture from day one. Tina, I don't know her, so maybe she can get to that point. Because it's not necessarily just the skin color thing, even though that's where I'm starting with, because that's the easy identifier. It's more of like, y'all people have been trying to tell me about my past and my history, and like half y'all don't know it, half y'all don't give a fuck to know it.
No, I
Okay,
get that.
half y'all don't study it, and then you have your platforms that you want to make your money on, like Adam 22 and all these other guys, and you want to be breaking down hip hop culture. You want to be breaking down, who deserves this, who deserves that, which album is dope, and I'm just like, yo, I'm just tired of this shit. Like, I'm really personally tired of seeing a different demographic tell us who the fuck we
I
are,
get
how
you.
good we are, how bad
But
we
you
are.
got to understand that we're also we're taking our culture and we're presenting it out there to be judged by the masses. Hip hop started from a little something in some speakers in a window making niggas dance. And now we're presenting it to the world and giving it to these people. White people will have an opinion on black music because they have fucking ears. And
So it has to hold weight.
I didn't say that. Nobody is saying that.
No, that's what
I'm
you're
just-
saying. But
No,
if
hold on,
argument EJ is
here's the
saying
thing, though.
that
The-
their opinion does not hold weight with him.
I'm not.
He's not
I'm
saying
not
they
saying,
shouldn't have
I'm
an
not
opinion.
saying they
He's
should.
not even saying their opinion isn't valued. He's just saying with him personally, it doesn't hold weight. It's not saying you should shut the fuck up. It's not saying you shouldn't have an opinion. It's saying with him personally,
what
the
if-
opinion may
What
not
if the
hold weight.
opinions have facts involved?
I'm-
Like, what if?
I'm not gonna
Then facts are
discredit them.
facts. The
Okay.
facts hold weight.
All right.
It's the same argument. when it
Let's
comes
meet
to-
up, my niggas.
It's the same. It's the same argument, but to me, it's the same argument when we talk about white folk are guests in hip hop,
Similar.
and it's like, well, I understand that, and I understand that just because if your contributions to hip hop are huge, and may have progressed hip hop as well, but if just because saying that someone's opinion doesn't hold weight with someone else specifically. You can't take a huge.
Same way.
I get
where
it.
it's
I
like
get
saying,
it.
well,
I
this
get what
woman
you're
was.
saying. Okay,
Like,
if two,
my wife says something about it, then it's fuck her and her opinion. No, it's never fuck her and her opinion. Her opinion is valued, and her opinion, regardless of where the opinion is considered. And I thank you for your opinion. It's probably not going to make me help. It's not going to put weight in the decision I make going forward. It's not going to if what EJ is saying, if this white dude is saying, and I'm just saying this white dude, like.
Yeah, I
it's a
know.
random white dude.
Yeah,
I don't know
me
his
and friends-
fucking name either.
Don't get on me. But if he's saying, yo, Kanye should headline the Super Bowl, that's not going to add to how I feel about Kanye at the Super Bowl.
Or detract.
I appreciate your opinion,
Yeah.
I feel you.
but black culture is still black culture.
And I want to add something before we get out of here. This is not like how do I say it?
Obviously not a shot
I-
at white
I know-
people. Like, no.
No. I know the ignorance in my statement. I can see the ignorance in because obviously there's going to be extremely white, successful or smart white people that have very accurate opinions on black stuff. There's white people that have studied more black history than me. I'm not going to act like because I'm black by skin, I'm automatically anointed some level of understanding and intelligence.
That's why I talk
Like,
about the pain.
I know there's white people that have literally fought and died for black people's freedom in the U.S.
That's why I
I'm
bring
not-
up the pain. That's why I bring up the
So
pain.
I
Don't
understand
ever
there's
forget
an ignorance around my statement, but I want you to understand there's also a historical context. Like there has been a lot of years of them controlling our narrative, controlling our music, controlling our history,
I get
controlling
you.
how we're displayed, how we're talked about, how we're all of it.
I get
So that's where I'm coming from. I'm like, I just want to hear and focus on the stories and the narratives that are told by people that have that same like-mindedness.
The AK. Yeah, yo, Fatty, I need an AK and let them know where they can find your ass, nigga.
And AKA, you can Google me, baby.
There you go. There you go.
Shit. Hey, yo. All right, you already know where you can find me. You can Google me as well, or you can hit me up on Facebook at Mason Cross, spell Cross with an X. Don't fuck it up. Same thing on Instagram, Mason Cross 82. Also, you can find me on the fucking X machine, Twitter, whatever the fuck it's called, under Mason Cross. Spell Cross with an X. Don't fuck it up. Also, go stream the homies' new track, X, The Vins featuring Wild Wild. And you know where to find that on all streaming platforms. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, it's your boy EJ. Find me on Soul Jazz Sports, making bets, making money. Although we didn't make no money on that Canadian hockey game versus the US. You can find me Bloodline Bets.
Ka-ching.
And you'll definitely see us here on I Want All the Smoke. You can keep arguing for my black folk.
You can find him on blackpanther.com, malcolmx.com,
Yes, sir.
Motherfucking EJ,
civilrights.com.
EJ Raheem Shabazz. Fucking-
You can find this nigga in the back of a party on Crenshaw sitting on the cooler like
You'll see
you'll
see
the
this.
society.
You can find this nigga on 52nd and Memorial in the black leather coat in the middle of summer with the AK-47.
selling bean
With
pies.
the AK-47 on his
Oh.
back.
It's your boy Will Hayes. You can find me on blackplanet.com. You can also find me on y'all know what don't have, yeah, everyone who laughed, y'all some freaky motherfuckers. You can also find me on all platforms. I am Will Hayes, Haze. I say Z because I'm Canadian as a motherfucker. But most importantly, fuck the R. I want all the smoke underscore all the smoke pod or underscore I want all the smoke. That is the podcast. Don't think that we get on here that we ain't gonna hold each other accountable and argue with each other. It ain't just bringing smoke to other motherfuckers. We bring smoke to each other all the fucking time. Cause steel sharpen steel.
Right.
Don't forget it. Don't regret it. Actually, if you forget it, you might regret it. But at the end of the day, when I'm speaking with Thaddeus, Mason Cross, EJ, my brothers from another, we out this motherfucker.
You think this is a game? This ain't a game. This is real life. I want all the smoke. The podcast that ain't afraid to speak the truth, motherfuckers.